Misadventures in Dice Rolling, everyone, episode 3. This is our 3.5 game with a little bit of homebrew 5e rules mixed in. It's my own story that I'm telling here. As always, we have Michael, Mikey, Jackie, Jacqueline, and Brock.
It's not confusing if you're talking about Brock.
Exactly. I was waiting for someone else to say it. We'll go around one more time, just do the quick intro like always, starting over here.
Theo, half-elf monk with a perchance of drawing.
Vander, full elf, high elf.
And you are a...
I'm a good domain war cleric.
Good.
Vylia, half-elf rogue.
This one is Sithaj.
Oh,
He is a Tabaxi Templar of the Riddlethar.
Paladin.
Oh, I did say you're
You
right.
said Templar.
I said Templar. I play ESO, can you tell? Paladin. And this is Master Neloth. Sorry.
I'm a drow wizard, Ellera. I have a really nice axe. Also, I have an owl. Her name is Law.
So yes, as a quick recap, last episode you guys made your way out of the catacombs underneath the city of Everesca, unsuccessful in your mission of catching, well, alive anyone who was involved in the raid on the temple there. You spoke to the king for a little bit, some of you for a shorter amount of time than the others. From there, you did a little more shopping, a little more item gathering, and then decided to make a hasty retreat to Welldrake, the last place that you had known Norelden to live. You also interviewed some corpses. That was fun.
Crispy.
Very crispy critters. And I believe we left off right after a large band of orcs had attacked the party, and Ellera got to show off her axe slinging skills.
Yeah.
Both to complete failure and to complete success. So I believe we had left off last exactly where we, you guys had just sort of talked to her a little bit because that was terrifying. She went full berserker, of all things, as a wizard. And I believe you got the last one just barely. It was a very close call. But it was the +1 on your longbow that made the difference as to whether or not you killed him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you were like in despair, and then you went, it's a +1. So we'll pick up right there. You guys are still heading towards Welldrake. Traveling.
What time is it?
They attacked you right at dusk, so it's probably just about to get dark after all the looting
Okay.
and everything else.
Did we do all the looting?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we looted.
They didn't
Was,
have
there
much.
wasn't a lot.
There wasn't much.
Makes
Or
sense.
maybe 30 gold, I think, in total.
Yeah, Vander has it now.
Bye, Jim.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you guys named the orc that
Exploded.
Vylia
That
exploded.
Oh yeah, exploded. That was fun. Good times.
Where's Jim?
Killed the shit out of him.
Good times.
Where the hell's Jim? Why is there a pair of legs here? Anyway.
Jim, Bob.
There's a Bob.
There was a Bob.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing next?
I think we should probably
Keep
make camp.
going.
Oh wow.
Oh, I know.
That's 2 different directions.
Oh.
We should go back.
Oh, man, I don't know. Sure.
What's
Camp.
about to get dark?
And I think we all could use a reset on our points.
These one is hurting a little bit.
I'm a little
yeah,
hurt.
you got critted a couple times.
I did. It was not good.
It wasn't
Ripperoni.
just a couple.
Killed like 5 or 6 orcs though, so hey.
I'm good. Did I hit all my last one? I don't know if I did.
You took one or two hits, I think.
That's about it, though. Did really well that last fight. I
I'm
think.
down to 15. Oh wait, no, that's a 5.
Yeah,
we need to like.
Yeah, you were.
sleep.
You got cleaved pretty bad at one point.
I lost a couple arms.
Yeah. I think we
Anyway,
should
so
make
you
camp.
guys are gonna be making camp.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Watch order.
I'll go first.
You're gonna go first, okay? And then
I'll go.
I need 3 more.
I'll go third.
I'll go
Third.
second.
Okay. You can't go second because you sleep a full. You need to sleep for 6 of the 8
I'll go.
hours.
I'll go.
So you have to go first or last.
Can I go
next.
first?
Go first. I'll go mid.
Because you need to sleep only. You need. You two both. Yeah, all 3 of you only trance, right?
No, I don't trance. I sleep.
I
Oh
tried.
yeah, no, half elves sleep.
I pretend
I
trance.
trance.
Yeah,
But
you
I need to
kind of-
transfer.
I
2.
meditate.
So you can take first, or no, I'm sorry, you take first. You can be second. You can be third, and one of you can end it.
I'll end it.
Okay. D12 rolls in that order.
Oh, I don't have to.
No.
I Always going there.
3.
I think
12.
I'll do it.
12.
5.
Hold on, let me try that again.
Yeah, it was cocked.
6.
6. Nope, nothing happens.
Yay.
You guys awake the next morning?
Before this one goes to sleep,
Yes?
he says to Vander, Vander, this one has some concerns. He is worried about you. The king was very, very cruel to you. Sithaj senses that there is a story here. He does not want to pry.
I do. I want to pry.
You're asleep.
This was before anyone went to bed, so...
Everyone went to bed. I'm prying. I just kind of run out.
I like to think he still yelled at her. Like everyone's just
You're
kind of like
asleep.
rolling out their bags, and he's just.
And he does not judge anyone.
I judge you.
But he is. You may have noticed that Vylia and I. No, I'm sorry. You may have noticed that Vylia and I sometimes
That's
clash
the
on things.
microphone, not the camera.
This one does not judge you, but he wants to know you. Wants you to know that he supports you and is here if you need to talk.
I don't, but I'll kill him if that's what you want to do.
We probably should not.
Kill
The
who?
king.
The king.
I think
Oh
she-
no! Don't kill him. It's not that big a beef. Jeez.
But there is a beef.
There's a beef.
You don't know why there's a beef.
I don't really know why there's
Oh,
a beef.
okay.
Yeah, I will say that.
I mean, I can know he's mad at me because I kind of ran away.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I will
that's
say
about
that.
it.
I will say that the level of sort of disdain he has for you seems,
Epic.
no, I'm trying to think of the word.
Unnecessary.
No, it's
I was supposed to be
inequivalent to what you have done in your society.
I was supposed to be like the knight in shining armor, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this, and then walked away.
How was
I
your
don't-
But
relationship?
even then, there's a discrepancy between how much he hates you and what you did.
I mean, I don't blame
You
him.
don't
He's
know
a
why.
huge dick. I wouldn't have worked.
How
for
was
him
your
either.
relationship with your parents?
Wow,
I
that
never-
got,
Let's
that
just
got
make
so
this awkward.
personal
I never-
so quickly.
I never knew
Vander,
mine. I'm
sleep
just.
well.
I'm curious. I never.
Everyone hated him.
I was
Look
never
at him.
able to
Look
know
at
my
him. Wouldn't
parents.
you hate him?
So much angst between you two lately.
At least hate is something.
I don't know why she hates me. I'm being so
This-
nice to her.
this
I
goes-
saved her friend. She was about to get us thrown away. and
This
I
goes
saved her
back
for
to
her.
the night at the bar. Whatever
I'm
it
not
was that
angry.
happened.
I'm just an asshole.
I
Why you
think
to be an
Vylia's
asshole to
just
me?
sexually frustrated that Vander's gay.
Did you see? Oh,
No.
okay. She definitely.
She's in
She
love
did say
with
sexually.
Vander.
Plot
That's
twist.
it.
Didn't see that
that's
one
not
coming.
a thing. That will never be a thing, and it's not a thing.
I
I
mean,
gotta
we
feel
always-
like it's a thing.
I mean, we always shared a bed.
Hey, DM, is there magic?
Awkward
to,
moments for the DM.
Forcibly change someone's sexual orientation.
You don't know.
All right. Go with that for
I
now.
want to do a local knowledge check.
That is not a local knowledge roll 1.
Look at these trees. There is.
What if the trees are like magical and they can tell me?
Wait, right behind
Is
this
this
tree, there's a
Pocahontas?
spell carved in it.
So good in this tree.
You would have to roll like 2 crits in a row for shit like that to start happening. No, thank you.
I say roll it.
Anyway, I'm assuming you kind of just cut off the conversation there. Is that
Yeah.
what that was?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
sleep.
That is
Next
better.
morning then.
It's not.
Let's see, it is mildly rainy. It's definitely more than a drizzle, but it's nothing that's gonna really impede your movement.
A little bit more than a spritz.
No, it's like medium rain.
Oh, okay. Medium rain.
How they should actually report the weather.
How much rain's it going to be? Medium. Oh, okay.
It's been a weird weather week in Pennsylvania.
Medium right. Alright, so we should keep going. How far are we from Waldrick?
You are another day and a half's travel.
Okay, so it's gonna
More importantly, as you guys are going, I will first need your D12 rolls, all of you.
I just put that one away.
Well, you know that I use these when you're traveling, so.
Don't yell at me. I'm just the faggot elf. Okay.
We'll go. Did you roll?
5.
6.
2.
10.
No, that's actually what you guys got last time in total.
Isn't that bad though?
No, for your sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys rolled the same total twice.
I
in a
was
row.
like, fuck, the last
Yeah,
time
that
we
was
went,
weird.
we ran into orcs.
However,
More orcs?
Oh, man.
However, on your travel, you come up to the river that spans the continent.
Oh, that's right. There was water we have
At
to
this point,
cross.
it's normally about 50, 60 feet across. It's a decent-sized river for sure, but it's nothing usually too troubling. However, with the addition of the rain, it's definitely a faster current. It hasn't risen too much, maybe another couple feet across at this point, but
What's
the
it called?
current... it depends where you are. It has different names.
Oh,
In here, it doesn't really have a name because there's no real civilization here to bother to name it.
I'm gonna call this portion the World Serpent.
Draw it.
He's just going to do a squiggly, I swear to God.
We're just gonna...
Yep, that's what I
There we
thought.
go. Yep, that's the continent. That's the river.
Anyway,
Is there a bridge?
not with... make a spot check, actually.
Can I also?
Sure, I'll let 2 people do it.
'Cause I'd be looking for a bridge.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, you would.
4.
15.
You are surprised to walk up and see a river after everyone else has noticed it.
Oh, there's a river. How surprising.
You thought it was a
Welcome
mirage.
to Dodge.
No, there isn't a bridge at this point. You need to be closer to the cities for them to have a bridge that stays maintained.
Well, I guess we'll just have to go around.
Or through.
There is no around.
I know that was the point.
Oh, okay.
Because it goes all the way.
Yeah, no, I know that. I was being sarcastic.
How
I
did
can
we,
swim.
How did we do it last time?
Oh, you can't swim.
We built a raft.
That seems less
Did
feasible.
we build a raft?
Does
Yeah.
anyone
Yay.
have a
We
magic
built a
of
raft
water
on
walking?
the volcano island.
Yeah, no, that's when you guys built a raft.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like,
The
we
last
didn't-
time, I think we were a little pressed for time, and I assumed you were passing by somewhere with a bridge. Where you're going, and well, because you were going straight south from Wildrake. This time you're coming from a different angle. And
We
you're
have
gonna-
time to cross the river now, is what he's trying to
Yeah,
say.
exactly.
And I feel like torturing you.
You're awful.
I don't.
I
I don't swim.
We have an immovable rod. And
Yeah?
we
That
have.
would sink us.
And we have.
If only we
Stop,
had.
water!
If only
Dink!
we had 2, we could use them as stepping stones.
Oh, we don't. Yeah.
Except
okay.
they would sink
So-
to the bottom.
Wait, if we all
What?
just get in the
Maybe
bag
It's movable.
and just float down.
You have to hold your breath in the bag.
I can cast water breathing on everybody.
That's what
but
I was
that
about to
doesn't-
do. I was about to say, I can
But
do
that
water
doesn't
breathing.
make us swim if there's a current. It just
I
makes you
can't
breathe in
swim.
water.
Yes, but at least you'll be able to breathe.
I can't swim.
That's awesome. At least you'll be able to breathe.
So, Dodge, what do you carry?
We can pull you,
Of
we can
course
like
this
tie
will
you to
look at
Sathaj and you can like row your boat around.
How deep-
I will
how
say
deep
this:
is it?
practical knowledge would tell you that if you guys don't take off your armor, you're basically going to be walking
Oh, you're
across
right.
the bottom.
You're
Whatever.
really dead.
Not in your case; these 2 I was referring to.
Isn't that if
What do
we
you mean
cast
my
water
chainmail
breathing? Wouldn't that be
Armor
easier?
wouldn't hold me up.
You're a skinny little elf
I'm a
cleric.
faggot little elf. There we go.
If we
And if
cast
you
water
put your
breathing, would that not be easier to walk across the bottom in the armor?
Probably not. I'm gonna go with no.
You don't know. You've never done it.
I haven't. No, you're right.
Stupid monk.
It's
So judgmental.
just
You got
hostility.
mental.
How far across is it?
Right now it's about 55, 60 feet.
Make Big Kitty bigger. We'll just hop on his belly and we'll float across.
Or he, could just, or he maybe has to
He
be able
could
to
just walk
through.
through it at
Yeah.
that point.
Big kitty.
Let's get some rope.
He's like, fuck. They just go around.
Let's
and-
get
It's
some
like,
rope and
no,
fashion
no.
together.
There's gonna be a man tabaxi eating serpent in the water. And
I
we're
don't
all
think
gonna
they
die.
have tabaxi eating serpents.
I
I think
bet
the
they do.
serpents that
Okay.
eat
Have
tabaxi.
you seen Anaconda?
I take
No, that's
a
not
Don't.
okay. An anaconda will eat anything.
I take a
Not
shuriken and I
anaconda,
chuck it
don't.
right in the center of the
It-
stream.
Okay, it plops and then you see it go underwater.
All right, well there goes the shuriken. There's nothing in there.
I mean, the.
Wow, I'm so glad we know that now. Thank you for your excellent skills.
The idea was brought up that there was something to eat us in there, and we know there isn't now.
You're welcome.
Do we know that? Wow.
Hey, wait, we should try it with Ellera's axe.
Yeah, Lara, can I see your axe?
No, you cannot see my axe.
But I thought it was a great axe. We need to see this to prove it. I don't believe you that it's a great axe.
I think it's a real shit axe, actually.
It is actually defined
listen
as a
to them,
great axe
Loki.
due to its size and shape.
You took out that orc beautifully.
Wow.
her
she's
psychotic.
She's talking to the axe.
I'd like to think Theo said that. You just said? Well, actually, based on the size of it, it would be a great axe.
Sure, why not? Because it is, by definition, a great axe. So what are you guys doing?
We
The
have to
easiest
go.
thing
Big
for
kitty.
simply for safety would be for someone to cast water breathing on the group.
Big kitty.
I mean, I
How
have
deep
it.
is the water?
You don't know.
Dadgummit.
I do have a spell, but I don't know how much rope we have that I can, like, move rope.
Rope trick? That doesn't do
I-
what you think it does. Animate rope? That one?
Ew. If the water was living, I could just tell it to stop.
What?
I have command.
Our rivers.
That's not how that works.
I have command.
I can be like, Jesus. Oh, wait, that's Moses. Whatever the hell.
Same difference, right? And if you told it to stop, it wouldn't. You'd have to tell it to part to be Moses.
Yeah.
And we'd have to have
Um,
Egyptians on our
Yeah, the
ass.
commands you can do in animate rope aren't really. It's more like tie stuff up or grab something or that kind of
Okay,
thing.
so not like I can, like, make something that we can, like...
Like you can tie it around you guys and tell it to go that way. You can't do that.
No, but I was thinking, like, float it across the river, and then just have it there, essentially like monkey bars, and then just go hand over hand.
It's a rock.
No, the possible commands are coil, coil and knot, loop and knot, tie and knot, and the opposite of all of those. So
Alright,
uncoil,
well.
etc.
How about levitate?
Levitate.
Levitate would be great on the
Levitate
one that
Big
can't
Kitty
swim.
with all of us on him.
Someone's just walking by and there's a cat floating
I can
with
only
people
do-
tied to him.
I can only do one at a time.
It depends on if it's concentration or not, mostly.
I can only do one person at a time.
You are one willing creature, up to 500 pounds at your current level. You could definitely do that.
So I could cast it. Now here's my question: if I cast it, because it's good for 5 minutes,
Yes. You can move it 20 feet each round, so that would be quick enough to get you across.
so do I have to cast it every time, or it's
No.
5 minutes and
It's,
I have it, or I cast it one time and I get us all across?
You cast it and then, let me see here. Is this concentration?
Please have some. I didn't double dip.
Please have it.
I did.
Sorry, I was just eating your carrots. Oh, good.
That sounded good.
I'm gonna say this would be like a concentration thing. You can not cast two. You can't cast another spell, but you can focus and keep it moving,
Okay.
whatever it is.
So what's the spell you're looking at?
Levitate.
Oh, nice.
Leviosa.
Well, if anything, if we can't get everybody, at least get her across.
Yeah, guys, like.
Actually, no. I'm
I
sorry.
can't swim either, so
You
it's
cannot
probably
move
good
the
to give me a
recipient horizontally. Only up or down with levitate.
Oh.
Alright.
Is there any wind?
There is a light breeze.
We can give you like a sheet.
It is. It
and
is
like
blowing.
a squirrel.
Are there any
It
branches?
is actually blowing from the front, so you would go,
Are there
away
any
from the river.
branches that
Bye.
cross the entirety of the river?
No.
Of course not. Okay.
It's a 60-foot gap. That's a hell of a tree.
It could be a giant forest. I don't know.
It's a regular forest.
It's.
Shut up. Is
I
it a
can
medium
cast.
forest?
I can
Is it a
cast.
medium?
I can cast fly.
Let me check here. We'll see if fly would do it for you.
And that's fast, so
I feel like
that's
you're the only one
yeah.
looking at shit.
1 minute per level. Creature touch. Yes, that would work here.
Okay.
You have third level spells, right?
I do.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's. Do you want us to camp, or for the sake of brevity, can I just say I happen to have fly equipped that morning?
If you didn't equip it, you didn't equip it.
I can fly us all across, but we have to sleep because I need to study.
Well,
this
you don't
stuff.
have to sleep. You have to take 8 hours.
A
and
sol
rest.
across?
I mean,
Yes, it gets
I'd
all of
rather
us
take
across.
the 8 hours and not risk us
Well,
all
you can
dying.
only put it on one creature at a time, but one of you
Right,
could
so I can
theoretically.
cast and
6
put
days
them
later,
over,
we are all
and then when they're
across.
safe, I can let go of it and then pick up somebody else and fly them across.
Big kitty. Get across now.
You cannot carry more than your maximum load, which, given that this is something you wouldn't really be used to,
You can't carry Sathaj, is what he said.
yeah, I'm gonna say it would be a strength check if you have a strength below like 14.
This says this is a touched creature, so
This
it's
is
not
tearing
giving
us
me a
apart.
weight.
Correct.
It is saying that if they wear medium or heavy armor, it takes longer.
Yes, they can only move 40 feet per round if
But
they're
it's
in
not
heavy
saying
armor.
that I can't do it.
Okay, well,
right here.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna be taking my armor off and putting it in the
Subject
bag
of a
full.
fly spell can charge but not run. It
I'll
cannot
do the
carry
same.
aloft more weight than its maximum load.
Anybody
plus
else?
any
You're already
armor it
naked.
wears.
So
I'm
Vaj, you
wearing
wanna take
a
your
robe.
armor off?
This one's going to wait just a moment.
Taylor, me and her took our armor off and put it in the
So
bag
how
full.
much can
Okay.
how much can I carry?
What's your strength?
I can either drink a potion or I can cast full strength on myself.
Full strength gives you
Point plus 4.
+4.
Or I can drink
Losing so
or I can
much
drink a
time
potion
and
and
all
cast
this
full
bullshit.
strength on myself or no?
If you have a 14 in strength, I'm gonna kind of treat it as like a Fallout style skill check, where at a 14 you're fine. You could reasonably carry each of them. Maybe not Sathaj with armor. Sathaj would have to put his armor in the bag.
If that's what
Wait,
we're
till we
doing.
can keep it on.
You guys, yeah, you would be
Oh,
okay
Okay.
Alright,
with
put it back
armor,
on.
but
Put it back
Sathaj,
on.
you're already a big kitty,
Yeah.
as things are. You plus heavy armor that you wear, that's
It's
a
a lot.
lot.
So I need to
Light guy, medium armor, light person, light armor, light person, light armor, big
so
person,
fly
big
is
armor.
third level.
Too much. Fly is your third level.
He's naked.
Your face is naked.
And then full strength is 2.
Except for my ears. Stay close
So-
on that.
I'm gonna cast is everybody ready? Does everybody have everything?
you-
that
did
they
you-
need?
Did you
do
guys
us
take
first?
8 hours
Yeah,
to?
can the
Oh, we
ones
need
that
the 8
can't
hours.
swim go first.
Yes, that's fine.
But
But
yes.
we
go
don't know what's on the
first.
other shore. So if I fly you over there, you're over there until I get the next party member.
But
over.
it's okay because she's a fighter and I'm a healer. So, and you have the tanks over here.
If we're waiting
Right,
8
you
You have
hours,
to transport a goat, a cabbage, and a wolf.
But what is the airspeed of an unladen tabaxi?
as we
I'm
wait, does the river status change?
No, it's still raining. It's rainy today.
It's medium.
So what do you
medium
guys
range.
want to do
Fuck
for
you
8
both.
hours while I study my spell book?
Yeah, you guys can do something during that time if you want. She needs to sort of work with her spellbook and make a performance check.
If
put
you,
together-
if you
performance
guys
check.
want to
You
like
said you're doing
talk
it, make a
amongst
performance check.
yourselves
Make
and
a
like
performance
you know,
check. I don't care if you have it as a skill. If you don't, it's with disadvantage.
I don't.
With disadvantage, make a performance check.
what is he doing with the
He's
performance?
singing.
Oh,
Did you crit?
Yeah, you did.
I crit 20.
And
Come
now you have to
on.
roll again.
Fuck!
Does it say fuck?
It does say fuck.
Roll a d12.
2. Oh no.
Please tell me a
Your
bird attack.
singing is so bad.
No,
we're
you're fine
attacked.
for now.
We're attacked by tabaxi eating serpents that fly.
No, but for
That
the
fly. Hey,
um,
we
I
can
will
tame
say,
them and ride them over.
Most of us.
boy, are you guys excited for her to be ready? Because you're back to, the crooning of Vander, just absolutely awful. His voice is cracking.
Maybe I shouldn't be.
He
a
has
bard.
no rhythm. He has no grace.
I put together a lovely meal with the cook set that I have.
Okay, make your what did you take that as your
Profession.
I saw it.
yeah, make a profession check,
Okay, I appreciate it.
please. Crit fail again.
Sathaj.
That's
Kind of
funny
peppers
I
that you
crit.
disadvantaged a crit fail.
13.
Not hot at
13.
all.
Yeah, it's a pretty good meal. Definitely. What did you make?
I attempted the
And
hog
dip is-
pie.
Okay, did you buy materials for that?
No.
Then you can't make hog.
Alright, well,
You can try to scavenge some stuff if you want with a search check.
absolutely.
So if
That's
we
a 14.
get to Wildrake and can't
What's that?
find
That's a
Nerelden,
14.
14. Yeah,
What
you
do we
managed to
do?
find some root vegetables. You're
I
not really
think we
sure what they are,
investigate
but they
the
don't
college
seem
and find out what he
toxic
was
in any nature.
researching. Maybe that
There's
might
definitely
give
signs
us
of
some
other
clues.
animals eating
Talk to
them.
some people.
If you want
he was
meat, that's going to
acting
be another
weird.
question.
Nah,
See
I
if
think
it
we
might
have
be
dried stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You can
Maybe
guys buy
if
some
he
dried
has
meat.
a library.
Okay,
with
then yeah, you
research
can
books
make
or
like a
stuff that he has
reconstituted
Yeah, like
jerky
a
kind of
His office
thing.
is
Stew.
full of
Yeah.
stuff,
The
so
stew with
It's
the
still
red
pretty good-
vegetables
still
and
pretty
stuff.
good
is
stew,
still
though.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only recipe.
So
I
yes,
have.
as this
I
is
feel
going
like
on,
it's too
Theo
coffee
makes
not to
everyone a
do that.
lovely
I don't know.
hog's
I'm
pie
wondering
stew
if we should
without
alert
any of the hog.
guards.
You're welcome.
Just some dried, reconstituted stuff and some root vegetables. But it's good for the situation you're in.
This one meditates.
Okay. You doing anything other
He's
than
singing
singing?
my
ter-
Lord. Kumbaya!
It's actually worse than that somehow.
Nobody knows
That's
the
closer to that.
trouble I
It's,
see.
oh boy, it's closer to that.
worse and
Nobody
louder.
knows my sorrow.
And you're working on that.
Nobody.
Anything?
But
just
wait, what was his name?
Sitting far away from the river.
Sitting far
Zazu.
away from the
Corellin.
river.
Oh, Corellin.
Okay, I'll say the 8 hours pass. Vander's throat gets sore after 1. Much to everyone's delight. Oh my god. You've all had a nice meal, and you have re-prepared your spells.
I'm gonna send Loth across the river. I want her to scan just to see the immediate area where we're gonna land, if she can see if
Why
there's
didn't we just
anything
cast-
hanging out there.
Big spell on Loth.
Fly over.
It's in large person, not in large creature.
Ooh.
That's a good idea, though.
Yeah, there's no enlarged creature. It's only for people. Sorry.
That's too
Loth's
bad.
not
He's not
people.
even a person.
Ripperoni.
So Loth is gonna go circle the area where
Okay.
we're gonna land.
Make a
And-
search check for her.
Also
no, this will
kind
be
of
spot.
okay, and also just kind of just make sure that there's a good clear landing area, that soft landing and whatnot.
Okay.
Oh, that's not great. Okay.
Are we gonna die?
Yes. Vander can go first.
Good.
17.
idea.
Not great at all. No. Yeah, she finds you a
I
nice
have
clearing.
a high plus.
But is that yours or hers? That's yours.
Well, then what's hers?
Hers
I thought
is-
hers was mine, or no?
No, she has her own skill sets.
I don't have like a Loth card.
I will make you one at some point.
Okay.
That's in the monster manual. Here we go. Al has a +6 to spot.
Okay, then 16.
16.
Oh,
Yeah, it's still terrible. Then yeah, she finds you a nice clearing where there's not too many trees right up against the banks. It has a little bit of a steep fall off at that bank, but it's not. It's 3 feet.
Okay.
But it is like at that angle, so
Okay.
you're fine to land there though.
Okay. And she doesn't see any like baddies or like
Nothing that sticks out to her. as
nothing with
being-
like acid
Yeah,
spit.
there's nothing like sitting there with a dagger, like yeah, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
nothing
that's
like-
that's what I'm.
That's my job.
Anyway,
So I'm gonna cast a full strength on myself.
okay. You can add your +4 for.
He's one who removes his armor.
You put it in my bag?
Yes.
Stick it in my bag.
I thought it was
It's for 1 minute per level, so you get 5 minutes.
You want to
And I cast fly on Vylia,
Okay, you only get to touch
You're
it
going
once.
first.
meaning
It's not every time you want to touch a creature that you cast fly. You touch it once, and then you go.
so can I just touch all of them?
No,
How
you
does
can
this
touch
work?
one person to fly.
What if I'm holding Vylia? Not.
So
Oh,
how
wait.
does
Can
that
one
work?
of us? So can
Say-
one of those people carry someone else?
They would have to have a strength of 14 or higher.
Who has strength of 14 or higher?
I'm holding on.
You have a strength of 14?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry
wow.
about that. You should probably just send them.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Billy's legit, man.
Well, because
Didn't
I
you
can
see
only
the way
cast
I took down that stone door?
because I can only cast fly so many times. That's the issue.
How many times?
Let's get them over, and then
So I
we'll
can
get the
cast
rest
it
of us over.
Twice. So
It lasts for 5 minutes though, and they can move 40 feet per round. So they
Someone
could
can fly,
definitely
like,
do it
back
back
and
and forth and get it done.
So who wants to carry us all over, Vylia? Okay, so just kidding. Cast fly on Sathaj.
Okay, Sithaj, she
Take me, Father.
does her incantation on herself, and then is like, wait, oh, hang on, and then does cast fly on you, but you still use your level 2 slot and
Yeah.
your level 3. And it's a strange sensation at first. You feel yourself lift off the ground for a moment, and it's kind of oh well, before you kind of figure out how to.
So while he's like really close to the ground, I just jump on
But
his
I
back.
still have.
and I'm just
That doesn't help.
Oh wait, I didn't cast it on myself.
and I'm just holding on.
Balance
Just
is
go
a skill,
kidding.
right?
Go, kitty.
I'm really
Come on, let's
wishing.
go.
I'm really wishing I would have stripped naked.
Make
to
a-
do
make a
this. That
balance
would've been
check.
Hilarious.
Make a balance check.
He's just floating upside down.
With me on his back. we
Uh,
got
what's
this.
my dexterity?
Did anybody see Deadpool?
Not
Not
yet.
the new one yet.
Not the new one yet.
I did.
Use my arms backpack.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you kind of tumble in the air with her on your back for a second before you kind of right yourself again, and you're just like, ugh, ugh.
This one feels like perhaps he's going to be ill.
Well, not quite. You're below a 5, maybe.
If I rolled a 1. Alright, this one's going to take everyone across.
Time
Okay.
would be of the essence.
So you go back and forth. With your strength, it's not a huge issue, especially since most of them have taken their armor off or are wearing very light clothing.
I'm just gonna flex with my full strength for a while. It's so strong.
Might want to like go punch some rocks or something.
Ellera
I'm
just
gonna go
power
punch something.
poses.
While everyone's crossing it like.
You guys are crossing the back and you just hear like. It's really strange too, because she actually does have muscles right now, so it's even weirder than you're thinking.
Quite impressive.
We really need to get that action word.
Your feet are like skimming the water.
I can show you.
Anyway, so yes, you guys make it over across just fine. Not long after getting the last person across, you sort of are like, all of a sudden you fall to the ground.
Before he falls, he does go into the lotus position to show that he has achieved enlightenment.
Okay, as you fall, then you hit the ground fairly hard. Not high. I'm assuming you weren't more than 10 feet up, but still, you were kind of expecting it to slowly wear off, and it's more like a.
Yeah.
Your composure is not as good as you think it is.
Can I catch Sathaj?
Make a reflex
Please.
check?
Please catch him.
No, wait! You missed me last time!
That's the point.
I'm
Gotcha!
redeeming,
Slam!
I'm redeeming myself
It's
here.
a
Hold on.
comedy of errors. I love this group.
Why do you think
Gotta
what
be
is our
high.
name?
That is a
Malchance?
very
No
good roll.
chance. Bad luck.
Well, that's what.
We saw everyone else's bad luck.
Define really good.
Take,
I don't
and have
know.
Hold on,
a
hold
little
on.
bit of our own.
You said reflex?
Yes.
24.
Okay, that's good
Wow.
enough. Now make a strength check.
Aha! This one's slightly not as good.
Determine if you catch him or if you just get
Good thing
squished.
I'm wearing my loincloth.
20.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. He sort of. He's.
Look how
It's a strange
disappointed
thing
he
where
is.
he just like he has like full dad reflex for a second and jumps over and like slows your fall just enough that it doesn't hurt and you're like. "Oh."
Thank you, Theo. That's very kind of
I
you.
can't hold him. I put him on the ground.
Ellera, you could have got him.
What are you doing with
Muscles.
Fine.
She goes to flex again and they're gone. Actually,
Yeah,
the
it
spell
times
wears off
out.
at the same
Aw.
time as his. So you're like. Yeah, that.
Oh well.
So,
It was fun while it
uh,
was.
It was.
are you gonna continue traveling then?
This one's going
yeah.
to put back on his armor.
Oh.
Oh, wait! I left something over there.
No, you had the bag with you.
You can swim.
Go get it. Go back and get it.
No, you had it with you.
Yeah.
My cook pots!
The
We will
cabbages-
buy you new ones.
Oh, what time of day is it now?
It's well, you had to stop for 8 hours, so
Nighttime.
it's probably like 5 o'clock, relatively.
Okay, I think
We should probably get
I thought it
some
was
travel
evening.
into
I think
day,
we should get as far as we can.
Mhm.
And just like.
Sounds good
We
to
all at
Vander.
least have low light vision, so it's not like even if it does get dark, it's going to become a problem for us.
Do we all? Wow. That's really convenient.
They have dark vision,
we have
dark
we have
vision.
low light.
Which, depending on the phase of the moon, which right now is at
Yeah, tell me that.
it's at like a what would that be? A waning crescent. It's like 3/4 full.
Ellera,
Like
and I guess
60%
Vander as
moon.
well. Is magic affected by nature?
Let
In
me
any
make a
way?
nature roll, and I can tell
that
you.
would be an Arcana check.
Okay. I don't have Arcana, someone with
Ripperoni.
Arcana.
How do you not have Arcana?
Stop
Because
saying that.
2 people
Seven.
in the party already had Arcana, and it didn't make sense for a third one too.
I love metagaming during player creation.
22.
22. We know that some things in nature can be magical, and that's about it. You would know that while nature itself rarely, nothing natural really affects other magics. It can have its own, but it doesn't ever really, curve a spell or anything.
And of course, people can draw magic from nature as well, in the case of druids and such.
Correct.
Norelden is a wizard, not a druid, right?
He's a
As far
sorcerer.
as we
Sorcerer.
are aware.
Because what I'm thinking is, it would be a lot.
I did finger guns and the light turned off.
And we have proof of it too, so we both
Do it.
saw it. You're like,
Do it again.
No.
Alright, I used up
already
my
out.
magic powers for the day.
That scared the
Ran
shit
out of spells.
What are
You were saying.
What happened? Turn it back on.
Brock, it's one light.
Keep going.
It's okay.
No, I need to figure this out.
It's
God.
bothering him.
All right, so
Keep
Continuing.
continuing.
as our conversation was going,
I hope
It's
the
gonna come
shines
on
bright.
right as I'm looking at it.
You
what
were
I
saying.
was
God.
thinking
This is the
is-
misadventures part.
It is.
Ooh, you hot.
Well,
That's because I
Usually,
fried it with
yes.
my magic fingers.
Those lights get very hot, the spotlight.
They're LEDs.
I fried it with my magic.
I'm gonna keep going based on my 22 Arcana check. If he's a sorcerer, then he draws his magic from, not from the arcane just in general, but from a specific sponsor. If you're,
That's not how sorcerers work. That's a warlock.
that is not how sorcerers work. You should go ahead from here.
lies.
Then.
Yeah. No, sorcerer. So there's two types of what are considered to be pure arcanists. There's wizards who learn to use magic through very rigorous study, and then there's sorcerers. Sorcerers have an innate knowledge of magic. It's natural to them. They're savants of it.
But they don't necessarily have a god or anybody.
No, they don't need to channel sort of through anything the way a warlock or a druid does. Druids get their magic from Obadhai, the god of nature, and warlocks get it from all sorts of nasty sources. But
My thought is, he now has a gate stone and a helmet that we still have no idea what it does.
It
actually, you have a
nullifies
fairly
the
good idea what it
acidic
does.
Oh, it
energy.
nullifies. Yeah, that's true. It nullifies. Right.
The thing that doesn't make sense, so when you put the two pieces together of the gate stone and the helmet, initially you think it makes sense, but then the corpses said that he wants to enslave an army. That's the it does
It doesn't.
it
The
doesn't
helmet
quite
doesn't.
fit.
We don't know what kind of army.
Oh, an army of deities?
A celestial army, possibly.
You're gonna need a lot more gate stones.
That's a distressing.
Not all celestials are gods.
It's a good point.
Well, this is bad. So we should.
I got chills when I thought about that.
So did the king send people to Weldrake?
We don't know. We just know we weren't invited.
He said he was going to.
going to.
Okay.
The king has cut ties with us.
Here is my concern.
What's this?
I'm assuming
Is
this is
that-
happening while we're walking.
Yeah, we're all walking. My concern is, what if we run into the king's soldiers?
This one gets the impression that they're not going to care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one gets the impression that they will very much care.
I mean,
If we don't get in their way,
the king did. You weren't here for this, but it was part of the recap. You weren't in the room for that. The king did say that you guys can do whatever you feel like, but he's not working with you on this anymore.
Yeah. So like.
We're not associated
Yeah.
with
he did
it.
not tell us.
Like
not
if
to
you make
pursue it.
efforts against Nerelden, they are your own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good.
He's not specifically stopping us. I
So
think we made
should
it clear
tell
that we are still
everyone
pursuing
that
him.
he sent us. Is really what I'm getting.
If you would like to,
Oh, that would just
we
be really
should probably think about that.
No.
But
So which parts of the book have I done so far? Because we did it all on Raw.
I would say with that information, obviously there I'm paraphrasing quite heavily.
Yeah.
You're about
But
halfway.
I would have this first part figured out by this time in the journey, because we did all 3 days of travel at the same time.
Yes.
So
No,
I
you've
then
had
only
this
had two
information
six-
for a while.
Well, the top part, but not this two bottom parts.
Let me see.
Remember when you said it's gonna take 3 days, and I said, "Can I
Oh,
roll?"
okay,
and you
yes,
said, "Roll
so
all 3 days at the
You
same
would
time."
have.
And I had 2 successes, and the last one was a fail. I think I'm not exactly sure, but I know the first one.
You would
was
have this bit. Tomorrow you'll have that
You
bit.
know what's
Okay.
funny? We used to use the immovable rock all the time.
Yeah. Now we don't give a fuck because we got Big Kitty.
You guys haven't been indoors much.
That too.
Yeah, we haven't been.
So the helm.
He did it
In
on
the
purpose
book-
because he was getting pissed off about the rock.
What I did to code last night is that the helm will not work
We
for
did spend like a week.
for
on that
anyone of any religious significance. I'm not entirely certain with that.
oh,
We spent
interesting.
8 days.
Can you read that one more time?
The helm will not work for anyone of any religious significance.
Well, Nerelden is a scholar. He probably isn't religious.
So even
But
though
it also means that a
Does that-
deity
The school
can't
of
use it.
magic was dedicated to Bakab.
You hear me?
PK.
I'm gonna make PK way too literal here. But anyway,
recording every time this is macabre. There's always somebody that's like, and you miss it every
hate
time.
you guys. I notice. While it was sort of dedicated to the god of magic, you bunch of
Go ahead.
no,
Ian.
you know that it's not like a requirement to go to church to study there,
Right.
so you don't know.
Significance is likely paladins, clerics, having a casual relationship with the deity is unlikely to.
Be able to use it against it. That would make
It
sense.
would be
to me.
unlikely to have it,
She's got
not
the
work.
works.
So like a cleric is not going to be able to use this helmet.
Likely. Unfortunately, that
Anyway,
would be half of our party.
What's going on?
Nothing.
they were
Actually,
discussing.
that would be all of our part. Wait. Oh no.
No,
No, if you didn't listen, fuck you.
Significance. Yeah, that's. You're a monk, so you're. Are you of significance or you're not?
Not. I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I mean, he's kind of like his own.
Punch his
thing.
shit.
I
We're gonna
I
swarm.
worship my body and
Wow.
myself.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's naked all the time.
Is he naked all the time?
I am
Maybe
not. I am wearing robes.
That makes
okay?
hanging on
Where's
the
the
bar
key?
a little bit stranger now.
Loose-fitting clothing and a cloak over top.
And no armor.
And remember that
No,
first fight? He just
useless.
took off his robe and
He was
just
just
started
like, I
fighting.
Just the robe.
He's like,
Just
I
the
don't
outer
need this.
part, just the
I
outer
just
part.
walked away.
Anyway,
Sorry. Okay, so we need to get to Weldrake. We need to. If Nerelden is there, we need to find him. If he's not there, we need to find people who know him. Is that what we've all come to the conclusion?
That's
Well,
a
we're
good
not
idea.
going to be
Fair.
able to confront him. If we find him, I
If we-
think the idea would be not to like knock on his door and say, "Hi, Nerelden, remember us?" Because he outpowers us all.
We're gonna
Well,
need
that's
that
why I'm
helmet
thinking we
back.
should sniper style shoot an arrow.
We're not going to one-shot him with an arrow. Also, the guards are not going to appreciate that. That's going to make us look bad.
This is a fair point, because no one else understands what's going on with Nerelden. Perhaps the soldiers of the king will tell them, but possibly not. And if we do it, they're going to think that we're crazy or evil, and then we will die.
I can make a distraction.
I am both crazy and evil.
What?
You're neutral.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Detect evil. No, I'm kidding.
It's fine.
Vander lights up like a candle.
So, like,
I doubt that very much.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Even if you did do it, no one hears it.
I'm sitting there with that clicking my heels, like, huh?
so here's my question. Do we notify the authorities first and try and go that route? Or do we go to the college first and perhaps see how cooperative they are?
I think it would be a bad idea to tell anyone in authority, because if anybody tries to take Nerelden down, he's going to kill them. And if we get too many people involved with this, it's going to be a lot more obvious.
The best
The
way
king's
to
men are
inflict
coming.
confusion
Well-
is to create chaos. I think we should just create as much chaos as we can. Throw everyone off.
Let's gather more information first.
And then go in what we need to do.
Possibly find him. Possibly find out what he's doing.
Is
But
the
our first
source-
step is arriving in Weldrake.
Is the sorcerer's name in any of the books that I have?
Nerelden?
No, the
Oh.
sorcerer that he charmed.
Oh,
I have her spell books. Is her name in
yes.
it?
Oh yeah, her
uh,
textbooks.
Her name was.
Oh yeah, we should also.
Oh.
If we can find somebody who knows her, we should probably let them know
Give them the news.
that she's dead.
Do you have any contacts in the Thieves Guild in Waldrake that could help us sneak around if need be? Or, like, have us have an escape plan or backup or something?
DM, do I know anyone in Weldrake?
You don't know them, but being a member of another thieves guild, it's kind of like it's like Freemasons.
Gotcha. Well, I could definitely talk to them.
Carissa.
And I think
Carissa.
we
And I
need
have
to-
a lovely picture of her as well.
Probably don't show the dead burned picture. So we
Is that
could
the Kermit the
approach
Frog
this.
She's not
one?
burned. She didn't burn them.
No.
Aw.
It's plus
yeah,
18.
I wanted to be the Kermit the Frog one.
It's a good picture. The Kermit the Frog one was bad.
So do we approach it as we could say that we're colleagues of her and we're trying to find her just to make our way in, and then do we quietly question people? I could charm people, but I might end up in jail forever.
That
But the problem is,
Hold on.
there's a couple people at the college that know us.
We must go in disguise.
You know, we
I do
we,
have
not a
invisibility.
we bought
She has disguise.
we dropped off like
right?
a giant pickaxe
disguise?
thing.
Matter.
Yes.
of
Can you
giant.
disguise? Probably.
You need a disguise
Probably
kit.
not Sazaj.
Oh, I need
Although-
a disguise kit.
Oh, you don't have a disguise kit.
I'm the most
Telling-
uneducated, so it probably wouldn't make sense to put me in.
Telling them that we're colleagues of hers is probably a good idea, and that we're looking for her. If nothing else, we could probably discover when she left, and perhaps even under what circumstances.
Because she was most likely also against her will, so maybe people noticed her acting strange in the days leading up. I mean, if she was a student of the college, so people will know her. And Nerelden was, I guess, also a student, so people should know
He was
him.
a researcher.
He was a researcher, but he was I mean, people know who he is, and they should probably know if he was hanging out with one of the students constantly.
And we're good about knowing when people act strange.
I like your axe.
Thank you.
Thanks. It's
No,
nice.
axe.
Ass. What about it?
So
Flat.
I knew you were into me.
Anyway,
I'm thinking.
Let's travel some more, shall we?
I'm assuming this was
Okay,
discussed
this is all
as
walking.
traveling.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
very good.
maybe.
Oh, we're just stopped.
We're
If
just
we
standing
Sitting
on the
on the
other side of the
river.
river.
No.
There's
What?
axe.
Shit, I didn't write her name down. What's her name again?
Carissa.
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 I saved it. I'm probably gonna lose it and forget it.
Okay, so if she's a student,
So
who's gonna know what she's working on? It's going to be
Well, she
her,
was
her
a.
teachers and her colleagues, the other students. That's gonna be who knows what she was working on.
Are you thinking she was working on something of significance, and that's why Nerelden wanted her?
Who knows? Maybe we don't know.
How you spell
We're
your name?
checking it out.
Facebook, Carissa.
She didn't have a spell book out, did she?
Carissa.
No,
Carissa.
she
But she was
can
using her
cast
hand.
without somatic
No.
components.
spelled it with
She
a
can.
K.
Okay, she could also.
You can do that if you study it.
Can
specifically.
Nerelden do that?
I don't
No.
think he's shown to.
He's casting with his hands. Not to say that
He couldn't, but
he possibly could, but he has been casting with his hands that we've seen thus far.
okay.
It's
So-
okay.
Yeah, she was pretty powerful, and if she is working on something significant, it was, people would know.
What I'm most interested in is what specifically he was researching that is making him turn so evil and take such drastic steps. That's what I think we really need to find out. Because was he
he was
researching other planes?
always
Was he researching demons?
Well, I don't think he was
gods?
always evil because if I can remember correctly, we detected
This one did
evil.
detect evil, and
He didn't light up.
He did not
He
light
But
up.
was not
he's-
evil
he-
when you met him.
But he is doing evil acts now,
Right.
and it
Probably
doesn't mean.
evil now. I mean, he did just like.
And again, I'm
incinerate
questioning.
people.
I'm questioning based on what he's researching. Maybe he was just curious, and maybe he's
Maybe
even
that helmet was
influenced
down
by
there
something.
for a reason.
You
So.
think it made him crazy?
I think the helmet did something.
That's possible.
I think it's unlikely.
I don't know.
I think he
Why would else would be a
Because
random
he-
helmet
I
being
know,
in the
but
middle of
he
a
was-
volcano?
he
because
knew
they-
he must have known where the helmet was because he specifically sent us there. So he must have at least known.
Where
what
it
we
was
were
and what
He
it
knew
would
it.
do.
He knows
Yeah.
what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wouldn't have had us go all the way to get that helmet. He wouldn't have paid all those teams if
He
he
didn't,
didn't
know what he was
it was.
getting. Yeah.
Yeah, you would not send that many people in somewhere if you don't know if there's anything in there.
Exactly. So he knows what it does. He doesn't need the book to.
What if it did something else that he didn't know it would do?
It's weird when you guys say it that way.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome, my child.
You're welcome, my child.
Not good at this. Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
It was a hard one.
So how long have we been
Stop.
walking? How long have we been walking?
You walked another couple hours before it got dark. I'll say you still have a day's travel.
We should probably sleep.
Let's set up Right.
Watch order.
First.
First.
Second.
Second. Third.
I'll go fourth.
Fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll your d12s. I see a 12 there.
That's a 12.
12.
9.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
9.
Just check.
We're in trouble.
I don't like it when he checks things.
Is it axe time?
Is not axe time.
Okay.
Is it axe time?
It is random encounter time.
Uh-oh.
No, not.
It could be anything, though.
Yeah.
It's
This is
random.
Random overnight happenings.
Oh man.
It could be anything. It could be a merchant. It could be a
It
bird.
could be anything. It could be a boat.
That would have been helpful.
A boat just crashes into a nearby
I mean,
tree.
a
That's
boat,
take
the
the box.
weirdest thing to
a
happen.
boat
in
is just a
D&D
boat, but the
campaign.
mystery box could be anything.
It could even be a boat. We always saw how long we wanted one of those.
A dirigible.
We'll take the box. We'll take the box. We'll take the box.
Do they have cheese?
No. They're not merchants.
Please.
I'll say that over the course of the watch, several of you do notice some large predators sort of come up, look, decide that's maybe not a good idea with the fire and everything.
What was
a bear
that?
is just like,
That was supposed
and
to
then
be
kind
how
of
it
just,
didn't work out too well.
you know, give another sniff and then head out.
That was it.
Okay,
That's
great.
it.
Let them grab Fifi and start going to town.
We didn't die.
Fifi. We have Fifi. Back.
Alright, so
Can I see your
Off we
stick?
go.
we get up and
No.
let's keep going.
All right.
And more
need
information
D12s?
in the book.
Yes.
Oh, you do?
She decodes some information overnight if you guys want to hear that first.
I do.
Ooh.
Ding 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 ding.
So the helmet will take a toll on a weaker creature that uses the helmet.
A toll.
So it's
It's
not
not
hurt him.
specific,
It might.
but it could probably weaken or maybe even
Could be exhaustion.
kill. Who knows?
It
What
could
do
be
we-
sanity.
We don't know what type of weakening.
Let's keep working on that book. It's very helpful so far.
Let's let her keep working on that book.
Even if he
That's
is,
what he's saying.
even if he is being manipulated by the helmet, it's too far gone now. I don't think we can bring him back from
I'm
that.
not worried about the helmet itself.
I don't care about him.
I'm worried about
To
it
be
being
fairly
a-
honest, I want him
saying,
dead.
I'm just saying he should.
I don't
die
give
no
a
matter
shit to
what.
bring him back. He was stupid enough once to do it. We're not letting
he
it
has
happen
murdered
again.
4 people in
We're
front
not
of
letting
you.
that happen again.
That we know of.
Yeah. In front
He's
of us.
not doing good.
So,
Vander's
D12 rolls, everybody, in clockwise order as always.
4.
12.
5.
4.
Wait, we rolled again?
Yes.
You're traveling for the day.
12.
Numbers.
This is me
I
paying
designed this
attention.
table that the longer you guys go without one, the more likely you are to get one.
No,
That
that's
sounds
legit,
smart. Yeah.
We just had one last night.
Well, you've gone 3 in a row now without an encounter.
Like
We
travel
had an encounter.
days.
There were predators that ran away.
No, that was not a battle encounter.
That was a random
Oh,
encounter.
okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Ripperoni.
That's how I
No,
did
the
it.
first night we did. That was the. Oh no, that was just travel.
That was
wasn't
day travel.
necessarily
So
the
you had
night.
a
day,
night, a
night,
night,
a
a
day.
travel, and another
Night.
night. Yeah.
Now it's day.
So.
Yay.
Ripperoni gave me the dick around.
Wow.
You should not do that. Spring game.
Jazz hands.
That dill sauce is amazing. DM is confused.
So Vander,
God is lost. What?
why does the king hate you?
I don't know.
Why did you leave?
Sound like the
I
PS2
don't-
sound.
Oh, I think we're about to get
I
attacked.
know that one.
So, as you guys are
Where's that
traveling,
music coming from?
As we're attempting to have a heart-to-heart with Vander.
Perfect timing.
We're attempting to have a heart-to-heart with Vander. Sudden, actiony music.
As
comes
we're
on.
Suddenly,
interrogating
pineapples.
Vander.
No, it was a friendly conversation.
Yeah.
That will finish later.
Suddenly, almost out of nowhere in front of you, a strange, almost cat-like creature with 6 legs, purple skin, an emaciated body, and 2 large tentacles coming off its
Oh
back.
no!
God,
come
what
on!
the fuck?
Why do you do this?
Relatively like this.
Why do you do this?
That looks disgusting.
Cthulhu.
Appears and hisses at
Someone
you.
needs to feed it.
Hey, his back. Talk to it.
His back.
And I need everyone to roll initiative. Is this your first one of these too?
I don't know if we used them in the old campaign, but I know, like, I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
I have a soft spot for the tropey monsters.
I fucking hate rolling.
And why not?
This is gonna be
Yeah,
terrible
die
for
here.
me.
Can't beat the classics.
But you're a healer. So
All right,
I know.
25 to 20.
Wait, I didn't roll yet.
Oh, wait.
I can't find my
Initiative.
here.
I have 25.
So it's plus my dex, right?
Yes.
So
your
22.
your initiative, which is
Which is your dex
Isn't it?
modifier.
Unless
Yeah.
you have something specifically
Like
increasing
improved
it.
initiative. So sorry, 25 to 20. Do you go ahead?
22.
I have
23
improved.
Explain what,
It
yeah.
doesn't help me.
So you're first.
First.
Because I'm so awesome.
You're dropping a lot of them.
I'm aware.
They're on the floor.
I'm aware.
You're awesome too. We're awesome.
15 to 20. Okay, let's just go with
16. 16.
16. What'd you get?
12.
12.
8.
8. Vander, bringing up the rear as always. Get it?
I love the rear.
Oh, that's just not right.
So, Ellera, you are up first.
How close
I'm up
is it?
first.
I thought you said 20. Oh, my bad. Did I get it
23
backwards?
is bigger than
Sorry.
22, God.
Vylia, you're up first.
God
Trying
makes
to
that
screw me
decision.
over.
Yeah, fuck
Is there a
okay.
mini?
Fuck you.
I just
Alright.
switched
Yeah, read
places
map.
with
Is there a
22.
map or a mini?
Maybe we can map for
Oh, yeah. Duh.
So it
Enemy
is
counter map. enemy
definitely
counter
hostile
map.
towards us.
Oh
Correct?
yeah.
That seems like it.
Yo, hissing kitty is good kitty.
I mean, if you pet it, maybe it'll calm down.
Maybe it's horny.
It's not.
So dodge.
So dodge,
Is
take
it female
care
or
of that.
male?
I mean-
We don't care. Do it. You need to sacrifice this.
Take
Stop.
one for the team, bro.
Do we know that it's hostile?
Random
I actually
encounter
have worked
map.
out lore for that, as a matter of fact.
Let me get your minis on there.
Which way are we coming in?
Do you know why cats
Let's go from there.
Here?
Yes.
I know that.
Where are we? And marching order. Sathaj probably in front.
I'm
right?
in the
Put me-
middle.
Put me in front.
I'm in the middle.
I'll probably be up close to Sadaj and Theo.
I'm.
This one you?
Yeah, that one.
I know, I have a
Oh, you
semi-accurate...
got a mini!
I have a semi-accurate mini.
That is terrifying, I have to say.
Wait, isn't that what we use for the fire?
Oh, this is
No, for the giant dinosaur?
No.
We faced a giant.
Oh, for the ambush drake? Yes.
Yeah.
I have to remember, Sathaj doesn't necessarily know what it
The
is,
skeletal
but I do.
mega raptor.
Oh, I remember that.
With the
Can I
sword
make a
on death.
nature roll so I can figure out what it
That
is,
we
or
just
do I have
did.
to wait
No,
my
because
turn?
it's not natural.
Okay.
How about Dungeoneer?
Nope.
Damn it.
So it hits at
It's
us, and it's
not
obviously
dungeoning.
coming at
Oh,
us.
it's
correct?
attacking you.
How
Okay,
about planes?
I take out my crossbow.
Actually, yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I only have 4 bolts, by the way.
I don't know if I have to
But
wait
I
my
take
turn.
out my crossbow, and I'm going to aim right for its head.
Okay, roll an attack.
And it splits into 2.
Smaller ones that are now attacking us.
26?
26 does hit, but
Damn, what better?
Bam.
first,
What?
I don't like.
But first.
Eh.
But first, cake. It's not cake.
where is it?
Not cake.
You hear a lot of minis in there.
There is a lot of minis in there.
He dumped them all on the floor the one day.
Shut up.
This interlude was brought to you by Lootbox. Get a
Spon-
free dice every month.
Loot Crate, hashtag sponsor us.
Or Loot Crate, that's it.
Hashtag sponsor.
Hashtag all the
That's not my pick
hashtags.
this week, actually.
Hashtag, where's my bag of coins?
Hashtag Baskin Robbins always finds out. What?
Stop.
Ant-Man, bro, come
I
on.
get it.
I knew you did. I'd be deeply disappointed if you didn't.
So, here's the thing. As the bolt goes near this beast, it seems to be shimmering in and out of place. call it in the air.
Tails.
Well, shit.
Hits. Roll
Thank
damage.
God. Thank God.
I trust we can like see that.
Yeah, you can see that it looks like it's there and not there.
6.
6
Yeah,
damage. Okie
No,
dokes.
I don't have a fancy bow like you.
I got a flaming bow.
No, you didn't.
That's right, you got your bow.
Got your bow.
Okay, Ellera, now you're up.
Okay, so can I do my planes knowledge and my action or whatever?
Yeah. I'll allow that. So you can do your point and yell thing.
So that's a 26.
That's a displacer beast.
Yes, it is.
What do I know about displacer beasts?
They're extraplanar creatures from the ethereal plane that come into our plane to kill and eat things.
No.
Can I kill? Do I know if it's weak
Ripperoni.
against anything?
You know it's with a 26. You know it's good against ranged magic. It tends to anything that isn't directly about to hit it. It has a greater resistance to, and they're hard to hit. Mostly because they're partially in the ethereal plane and partially not.
Is there any way to pull it out?
Not that you're aware of.
Guys, we have to bull rush this thing.
That's what I do.
And then I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Okie dokes.
Ow, selfish.
Whoa.
Wow, salty.
A little bit. It's all right.
So
Haters
salty
gonna
since
hate.
that night at
Had
the
a big
bar.
glass of Hanorade this morning, did we?
Every single morning. Along with my
Well,
bowl
the
of
fast
nails.
level here really needs to calm down.
No.
Whoa, guys.
I love it so much.
There's a bad typo in the. They meant to say thorny. I wish I were kidding. No, I'm not kidding though. They really did forget the
funny.
T.
Oh
Okay, so-
God, the Sathaj, you need to get in there.
It's not that kind of relationship.
Tame the beast. You know what to do. We'll look away. We'll
it's-
make it easy.
It's not his mating season.
Oh God.
So much wrong with that.
Is
What if it had babies?
does this now mean that we have to
Baby
play
spiders.
through
Oh
Sathash's mating
no.
season?
No.
Evil, evil baby.
I did
Sathaj.
work out
Cut
lore
that
for it
off
just
now.
in case.
Sure.
Just in case.
Anyway,
It's good that you're prepared for that.
Yeah.
You never
So.
know.
it's its turn.
Okay.
Ripperoni, here it comes a killer sign.
He's actually only a large, so I'm gonna just try to.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
Kitty fight.
It is going to rake 2 of its tentacles across you.
Who, me?
Yes.
That's so
Of
sexual.
course.
Rake.
I mean, it is
K,
horny.
sis. K. It's not that good a relationship.
That's a
Ooh, that's not
Oh, did you hear that?
10.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
Did I
didn't hit.
sound that? I did sound
And
that.
that's a 13.
sounded
So I'm
weird.
assuming that's
good.
a
That's
hit.
not a big deal.
So yeah, you manage to just get your armor up in the right spots. As those tentacles, they have a pad on the end covered in thorns that
Yeah.
scratches across your armor.
Gotcha.
You're up.
Oh, cool. So he's right in front of the Sathaj. Is Sathaj, I
Nice.
suppose I could flank him then, right?
You'd have to get around the other side of him.
Yep.
Nice though.
He's large, so is he on this corner?
He is on this corner underneath him.
5, 10, 15,
15. If you move another diagonal, 25.
25.
Yes.
Okay, so then there's that.
That's not flanking yet, but that's as far as you can move.
24, 25.
No. This was 15.
Mm-hmm.
This was 25. That's 30.
Thought you could.
Okay, I can move 40.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can move 40,
That's
yeah.
what
I am
figured
a
that.
monk.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought.
so
He's the monk.
is
He
that
runs.
there then?
Yeah.
Right.
A lot.
Because you don't have clothes
Yes,
on.
that is flanking.
Okay.
Vander's very concerned about how much
Whoosh
clothes he
to
has on.
flank.
He really is.
He's naked.
Are you surprised that Vander's
You know, I
concerned
shouldn't
about
Just
clothes
look
on
over and
him?
have the ear on.
I shouldn't be.
I'm gonna flurry him.
Get it.
now.
Only half of hers are pointy. You're a half.
That was right.
Anyway,
I'm gonna flurry. Flurry of blows
flurry
with
of
the
blows
staff.
with advantage.
Assuming my race.
That's the first.
Not assuming if we know.
19. That's
You know nothing,
24.
Vander Farrow.
Okay, hang on. Call it in the air.
heads.
Hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, we have to do it for everything we do?
Yep.
Even close
Yeah.
up?
50% miss chance.
And that one is
Displeased with these.
23.
23.
Okay. Heads again.
Misses. So
Alright.
you get the first hit.
Control 2d6 with my special staff.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong. Sorry.
This is
9.
an interesting group tonight.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you managed to crack your
But I
staff
stashed it in
along
my
its back
pocket.
hip pretty hard, and as that, the staff kind of does a cool thing whenever you hit. It's wood. It's a standard quarterstaff normally, but as it strikes, it turns into stone. Whoever it's about to hit.
Fancy.
And as I go in for the second one, it turns to stone because the staff knows I'm about to hit, and then just right through the thing.
Does it? Do I see it bleeding?
No, it has not taken a
I have
the
bludgeoning,
crossbow
so-
bolt that came across it, cut it. It's not bleeding a
Tell
lot.
me,
It's sort of matting into
does
its
it
fur
bleed?
right now.
But it does bleed.
It bleeds.
That thing has
Okay.
fur.
And yeah, it has very
Thing looks
short,
naked.
coarse.
I thought it was
Purple,
naked.
black
What is
fur.
it with you and naked things?
Sorry.
Anyway,
That's
But
what
yeah,
I
as you
brought
go to
up
do the second
originally,
hit,
it's
it's just
gone from there.
right through. And you know, you're like, I
I hit.
I
Went
hit-
right through the thing.
I went, what?
I hit it, guys.
Savage.
I didn't do it last time, but I have to do it
Oh,
this
God,
time.
here we go.
Ridata!
3 of us covered our ears. The 3 closest to him.
This one charges. He's going to kill the great big evil extraplanar
As
kitty.
always,
And
when
he's
you
like,
make these
"Fuck it."
claims, you can try.
You don't have to actually charge. It's right there.
Oh yeah.
It's like right.
But with
in front of
advantage.
With advantage. Okay, so there's 20.
Nat 20?
Oh, he did.
Nat 20.
Even on a nat 20.
But you
It's
Yeah,
not-
that's true, that's
it's-
true.
Yeah.
Call it in the air.
Tails.
Oh, God.
you hit it right at him.
Wow. Okay, you don't,
Redo
have
that.
Landed with that.
to, you don't have to throw it on him.
I accidentally hit it in the air.
Scared us.
Tails.
Hits.
Nice.
Okay.
He's lucky.
13 points of damage.
13. Yeah, you manage to... You sort of take your time with the swing, lining it up. And as it's blinking back and forth, you bring your sword down with just the right timing and jam it into its shoulder. It's a
Nice.
slashing blow to give you the best chance of hitting it at some point in its blinks. But as it does, you feel you've cut into some bone there. Lets out a nasty, loud hiss.
Wait,
Oh, I'm
don't.
sure.
Is there any crit damage extra that you get?
Oh,
You
yeah.
already did your crit damage, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
that's
well,
the
double your
base.
die. Roll
Oh.
your die again.
Oh,
What to
okay.
say? No, you don't.
You don't add your modifier,
Yeah.
but you roll your die twice.
Okay, so that's going to be another 7, so
Another
what's that?
7.
20.
What to say? You crit, bruh.
Bruh.
It's hurt, but it's not done.
I'm not
It's
even gonna
hurt.
be able to do anything.
Vander.
Oh, I can
You
do
got-
something.
Two good
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my long sword, and I'm gonna run.
Oh, your regular or your
I have my shadow
Shatter.
sword.
Shatter Spike? Yeah, okay. Just, you need to
I'm gonna-
specify. You
I'm
have a
gonna-
regular one,
I'm gonna
too.
run up to right here. Is that technically flanking?
Nope.
Aw.
It has to be you have to have someone on the opposite side of its occupied space.
Okay, I'm just gonna swing for it.
Okay. Roll an
You
attack.
could try to push Savage out of the way.
Yeah, that would be...
We'll go ahead. What
Stop
did you
using
get?
the tower. It's not working for you.
Stop dropping metal things in the tower. It's gonna break. 11? No. It's one of the tentacles comes up and smacks the sword out of the way as you're swinging down at it.
I tried.
Vylia.
Theo, can you move me up, like, on the side of him? Just like,
Like here?
right there, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take out my,
You can get here and flank.
oh, do that then.
Okay. It's
Um,
actually right here, but
Okay,
Because that's across from him.
yeah, he's bigger than the large size is meant to be.
so, I'm gonna take out my dagger with Deathblade on it.
Okay, your poison dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll an attack with advantage. And you get sneak attack if this succeeds.
That's a peak.
20.
What?
20.
20 hits. But
Heads. Damn it!
you just... And it's so strange because it's again, it's that same thing he had, where you're sure you were gonna cut into
But
that beast.
it only takes the poison off, but if it does hit something.
Yes,
correct?
so
Okay.
it didn't hit, so you just still have a poison.
I look at her and I'm like, right? It's weird.
Ellera.
I am gonna cast
Fucking pussy.
Bear's Endurance, Quicken Spell, Bull Strength on myself,
Wow, what the fuck?
and I am gonna
Wait a
put-
minute. Quicken Spell raises the spell slot used by 2.
Right.
Which one's the level 1 there?
No, it raises it by 1, I thought.
No, it raises it by 2.
Then I'm just gonna.
Fuck is like 4.
She's
What?
then I'm
looking at
just
the
Yeah.
going
It's like
to. Then I'm just gonna cast Bear's
was looking at
Endurance, and I'm gonna pull my axe and I'm gonna charge.
Because I was looking at that the other day.
1 second. I have to prove Theo wrong.
You watch, she'll split it in half, and it will be like,
It's a great axe.
could this one better the axe?
No, no one gets the axe.
Our wizard is no longer a wizard.
She's an evil wizard.
I love
This
that
is
our
up
combat
before-
music
oh.
is from Skyrim.
Oh no, that's right. I nerfed it to 2 because that's
I figured.
dumb.
I figured, yeah, that's what I was saying.
'Cause 4's stupid.
So it is 2.
You're stupid.
Yeah, it's 2.
Okay.
Like I said, the
I
book
forgot, my
says
bad.
it's 4 levels higher.
4 is ridiculous. though.
Crazy, yeah, because you need to wait until you're level like 10. to
Yeah, before you
start
can even
using it.
start using Quicken
Yeah.
Spell, which is just not fun. So, I nerfed it to 2.
Okay.
So, sorry, which spell did you use?
I used the Bear's Endurance.
Okay. And then you charged with your Great Axe, right?
Yeah, but I know it does something
What, Bear's
to
Endurance?
my. But I don't know exactly what.
I will check
It does
for you.
something to my like Constitution
Bear's
and save
Endurance,
rolls and my.
It adds 4 to your Constitution, which is a +2 to your Fortitude save.
So that's like. So this is a +4 instead of a +2. Then is that what that means?
It's a +4 to Constitution, which translates into a +2 on Fortitude. If that makes sense. Because it's every 2 points you gain that you have a bonus to your...
So then I have a total temporarily of 5 to Fortitude.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay, here we go. Axe and charge the big fiery thing. However close I can get.
You can be there, which one?
How about kind of on the side?
Well, this is... You don't have room to get on the other... around here.
Where,
can come to
where
this
do
side.
I
We're
fit?
flanking now.
You can fit here or
Like
here,
ours. It's probably
and you
not
could
far
get
down.
to
Someone
there
that missed.
or there. So,
How
which one
about
of these 4?
here?
Something.
Right here?
And then can I hit it with my axe? Yes. And then I'm gonna. hit
No, wait, what's the casting time on this? 1 standard action, so no, next turn
Okay.
you can... But it'll last for 5 minutes or 500 rounds.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not right. 50 rounds.
Yeah.
500 rounds.
How long do
It'll
you think
get
this
us
is
through
gonna
this
take?
fight.
All the round.
not that long, so consider it for the rest of the fight. But it's its turn, and it gets a full round attack. So it is gonna do 2 tentacles on you, and but
But
1 tentacle, and a bite.
But
So you
it's
first.
gonna wag the butt at you.
but I should. Never
That is
Take a
a
rod.
23 to hit.
Well, that's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try out the new D6. I like it. So that's 10 points of damage.
Yikes!
Wow.
He's fine.
As it rakes it across you, it's awful. It's like being cut by 12 little knives at once.
I hate knives. Especially 12 of them.
Jesus. For you, that bite is going to be a 21.
That hits.
Or no, I'm sorry, a 19.
They both hit.
Okay. I forgot the bite has a different modifier. So that's going to be... I need a D8. Why can't I? There it is. The bite deals 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the tentacle attack, that's a 23. So that one's going to be new D6 again. 7 more points.
So 14.
14 in total, yes. Yeah, it manages to clamp down on your leg, and as you're kind of focused on that and trying to get it off, it brings the tentacle around right up under your arm where there's this patch in the armor and just rips across your side.
Not good.
Does that increase my hit points?
What?
Does it increase my hit points?
Yes, by, I think, 2.
I'll take
There's a
it.
2 per level, isn't it?
No, it's, on level up it would matter more, but right now she's just looking at her temporary,
Okay.
so it's only by +2.
Gotcha.
Theo, you're up.
I'm gonna. We decided I can't do a stunning fist and a flurry, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm gonna try a stun on it.
Okay. Roll your attack, and what's the fortitude save?
Wait. Okay, yeah, we can crit it. So, fortitude save is gonna be 16.
16.
Is it fortitude? Yeah.
Yeah, we every time I forget. Write it down.
Has to be a fist. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Does hit. First, you have to do your coin toss.
Mm-hmm.
Potential.
Heads.
Hits.
Yes.
Now it's
All
gonna
right.
make it
Now
save.
it has to save.
It does.
Damn it.
That's a 23.
Shit. All right. Well, I still get to hurt it. Okay. Let's try that again.
Did you throw it out?
I
outside of the
did. It
box?
bounced out my
How the
box.
fuck did you
yeah.
manage that?
I don't know.
Or to hit something
9.
with a weapon.
Your strength, yes.
level.
9 damage.
Yeah,
9
depending on your
damage.
strength, you can
Punch
do
it
damage.
for 9.
Yeah, you kind of line up the punch
is
and get
part of
ready
why
to
I
try to
do so
find
much
a spot with some good
stronger
nerves,
than
but
ultra
it's unfamiliar and crooked anatomy. It means you land a good solid punch, but it's totally unaffected the way you wanted it to be. Sathaj.
Okay, these one will attack. I was gonna say it was. 22.
Hits first.
Tails.
Does not hit. Now you're in the club of wait, what? As your sword just
This one is confused.
and catches dirt on the way down because you're a paladin, you know to follow through.
It's alright.
Vander.
Come on, Vander. Finish this thing.
I was trying to look for. I thought I had a command spell.
Did you prep it for today?
No, I thought I had a scroll of it.
You did. You used it.
That's right. Okay. Cool.
You used it back in the fight against Belloc.
Gonna swing again.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That was better. A lot better. 17. 20.
Hits.
Yay! Heads.
Does not hit.
Fucking dead!
We could have switched ours.
Most of you now know the pain of wait a minute. Vylia.
Alright, I'm gonna go at it again with my dagger.
With advantage, make your attack. Actually, wait. I'm sorry. Before you do that, Vander, you had. Oh no, it wouldn't have mattered. You hit. Doesn't matter if you had advantage. You
I
missed
had
your
advantage
made your miss
too.
chance. You hit anyway.
I know. I did not crit.
Okay, I critted.
Yeah, in your case, you might.
Nice.
I critted. It was
Okay.
19, but it's a crit with that. So.
You make this. You get double your sneak attack dice. Remember, so.
Come
Tails.
Does not hit.
Oh,
Oh,
Yay.
welcome to my
I'm sorry,
house.
guys.
Oh, this thing's so rude.
Yeah.
It's so rude.
She really gets ready, and she's about to drop the nice deep stab right into its spine when she's just. Ah!
on.
I
So,
broke myself.
Ellera.
Can I cast a spell and attack? With
Depends on the spell.
Can I do bull strength?
Let me check.
Try to cast bull strength.
She cast Bear's Endurance. She
Oh.
cast Bull Strength earlier when you guys were crossing the river. No, it's a standard action.
So no, I can't.
No, you can
Then
cast
I'm
or
just
attack.
gonna try and hit it.
Okay, roll an attack. No advantage for you because you're not flanking.
Oh, I always forget what I add.
It's just your melee attack modifier, which I think we wrote more simply on one of these. Yeah. So in the melee column.
So, oh wow, a whopping 15.
Does not hit
Of
anyway.
course not.
Yeah, you bring the axe down, and it's close, man. It's just really heavy, and it's hard to aim.
Should have cast bull strength.
It's a shitty axe.
Does she have proficiency with that axe?
No.
no.
I think so.
So
It's a
even if
shitty
I
axe.
hit and I make that, I still have to roll with disadvantage for
Yeah,
damage
you would have had to. So, no, you roll with disadvantage on your attack.
on everything.
Every
Everything.
attack.
I'm terrible
So-
with this axe. It's not the axe's
I know.
fault.
'Cause
It's
it's
me.
a
It's
great
not the
axe.
axe.
'Cause
I'm
it's a
trying
great
to
axe.
I'm trying to compensate for myself.
Because the axe is awesome.
Yeah. I just need to be better at the axe part.
Anyway,
It's not the axe.
it's its turn. You hit it again, so you're getting a tentacle and a bite. And I'm gonna say,
I didn't.
You're getting the other tentacle because you came close. Actually, no. You
See,
hit
I
it. You
hit
hit
it,
it.
yeah, I hit
You
it
actually
too.
hit it too. So
I
we'll do
almost
your
stunned
one
it.
tentacle first.
Yeah.
That's a 10. Tentacle. That's an 8. Bite does not hit either. This
Nice.
dies in dyed prison now.
Which is that rule of
I prison.
paper towels.
Need a little dye jail. So yeah, it's you guys are managing to either keep your armor up or get out of its way in time as it's just lashing out at you now.
I get my armor in the way.
You get out of the way now.
You get out of the way.
Theo, you're up.
You dodge.
I'm gonna flurry it again. I'm just gonna try and take this thing down.
How many more uses of that do you have?
Flurry?
How many uses of flurry do you have per day?
Forever.
I'm pretty
There's no limitation on flurry. Not per day, no.
Okay. I'll double check that later, but go ahead. I'm assuming you have at least 2.
As far as I'm aware, yeah. That one is 18.
18. Let's see if you hit.
Oh. Heads.
Does not hit.
Oh, that's been working so well so far for me.
So next attack with advantage.
That's a 20.
Nat or
No.
try again.
Heads.
Does hit.
It's gotta be right half the time, so why even bother changing it? Fucking. That's only 6 damage.
6 points of damage.
Why not?
Was this with the staff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you managed to give it another good crack in its ankle, but it just kind of doesn't really care.
Oh, good. Death of
They
1,000
need to kill.
blunt objects.
Death by 1,000 whacks. Big kitty.
I'm playing whack-a-mole with this thing that
You're up.
doesn't exist half the time.
That's a good way to put it.
Can I roll with advantage?
You do.
Bet it'll whack Synthasia's more.
20, not natural, total.
Total of 20.
Tails.
Does not hit. Sorry, guys.
We suck.
No. It's a displacement.
It's made to not hit half the time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't see the limit on flurry of blows. Anyway. So.
We could essentially
Vander,
do it every time. I just can't do anything else.
With a sword? Yeah. Will you roll?
Let's
Roll advantage.
That's a 22. Okay, call it in the air.
Okay.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. Hands.
Hang on, I caught that weird. Hits!
Yes! Vander!
Yay! D8 plus your strength
I get
modifier.
to do something!
D8 plus your strength modifier plus 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 points of damage.
Can I grapple this thing?
No.
Vander.
I did something.
Thank God you're here, because none of us can hit it.
I missed twice.
So yeah, you bring your sword down right across its other shoulder, and you're kind of like, woo! And then it's like, in your face.
Oh no!
Vylia,
Oh,
Alright,
Vander,
I'm
this
gonna
one
try to
is
hit it again.
against you.
roll with advantage.
Oh, ripperoni.
Stop.
Crit.
She
Crit.
Crit.
Come on.
Again,
Oh,
you
now I have
damn
to just
one.
fucking go. Heads.
You can do it.
Hits.
Yes!
It's about time.
So
Yes!
double your damage die, double your sneak attack die, and if it's still alive, I'll roll for the poison
God,
damage.
that's
You
awesome.
don't get your plus 2 on
So
this
Awesome.
Wait, what is...
because you use the
Oh
poison
darn!
dagger.
I
Yeah.
can't get the +2.
Out of your fucking 50 damage you'll do.
Goodbye, kitty.
Wait. No, that's the wrong one. What dagger is this? Masterwork.
Masterwork dagger?
Yeah, I did.
Holy crap!
That's the dagger I
It's not,
stole
a,
from
it's not a
that
huge
guy.
deal, man.
Dang!
It's a +1 attack bonus, that's it.
Well, I mean, they
Okay,
are
so
worth
I got-
300
Wait, I
more
get a
gold than
1
anything
plus. I get a
regularly,
+1
so.
attack bonus.
No, yeah, when you're attacking.
And you crit.
All right. So wait,
But
what
you
do I do?
crit,
I
so it
double
doesn't
damage, double sneak attack.
Yes. So how many? I believe you roll 6d6 plus 2d4. If you need d6s, let me know.
4,
I have a lot over here,
6,
too.
8, 9.
Do you want to roll the special
No.
one on your last one?
13.
13. How many rolls
One
was
more.
That was 5.
15.
that? 15.
15.
Can we just?
Oh, ripperoni.
Stop.
Uh,
19. 21.
21. Points of
And
damage.
poison, right?
So yeah, no, I don't need to roll poison.
Yeah, I figured.
So yeah, you're like, not this time, motherfucker, and you just jam it right into its spine. As soon as you do, you give it a nice hard twist, and you hear it. But you hear that sickening snap as its vertebrae are separated. It lets out a horrifying yowl before falling to the ground dead.
Wow.
Yay!
You're welcome.
Yay!
A drow.
She doesn't get out much.
It's too bad that
She hasn't been out in the sunlight too much.
I can't even remember his name now. The bowman guy,
The what?
Matt's character.
Oh, Declan.
It's too bad Declan's not here. He would want to sell those tentacles.
And the ears.
Declan was very strange.
Yes, he was. Anyway,
Can we sell like the teeth or anything?
Can I cut off the tentacle?
You're the
and
one
whip
who
around
knows
there?
about this. Do things like that go for
Sure.
anything?
I won't make a roll for that. That's pretty basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vander's waving around like he's doing a ribbon routine.
You
Onward,
sold
Steve!
tentacles.
Are the teeth
I give you a 5
worth
out of 10.
anything?
You don't know.
You're sloppy.
There's not a market
How
really
would
for
you
displacer
this?
beast bits.
Might like
You
it.
do know that they typically attack and eat whatever they can. So, that's about all you know.
Vander's gotten a praise skill.
I'm whipping the shit out of her with this tentacle.
Doesn't do any damage now because it's dead. And
Is there
it's like
stuff
a
in
cat's
its
claws. The
belly?
sharp bits are on the inside.
I take out my.
I don't know.
Poison
I'm
dagger.
overthinking it.
Slap, 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 slap.
It's just wet slapping sounds.
Elves have such very strange mating rituals.
So I didn't hit it.
You did
You
not.
did not.
Ripperoni.
At all.
Oh no.
Told you your axe sucked.
So,
Text me. I don't know.
give me your card again.
I have a bad feeling.
What's happening?
Card.
Probably.
Not good.
Have
Is
your
she
item
gonna
card.
die?
I'm not sure.
But you're so fucking happy you critted now.
I am actually. I'm
Good.
Still really happy about it.
Oh, she's dead.
Maybe
Should've
someone
fucking
shouldn't
cast
have.
full strength while I was at it.
So as you guys are standing there like looking over this thing, she's still got the axe in her hands. And after a second,
Oh god.
let's see what happens. She just starts stumbling around, sort of swinging it kind of wildly. I'd like you to make one attack roll. Just a regular one, no disadvantage on this because you're not
Just
even sure
nat
what you're
one.
I just nat one.
doing. Okay, so she manages to,
Don't you have to roll in the nat one chart? Since
yeah,
she was
it's
attacking.
kind of attack. We're in a weird thing now.
I want to see if she throws it away.
Hopefully she does.
That would be helpful.
So who's near you?
Oh,
no.
Okay.
really?
Oh no!
Who wants
I
to
am.
make a call?
I'll do it.
Oh no.
Tails.
Okay, it hits you.
Yes!
Oh man.
I was like, I'm gonna die.
I have an AC.
Doesn't matter.
Of
You are not
19,
seeing this coming.
I cannot be caught flat-footed.
You can't be caught flat-footed, but you're also not really expecting a friend to suddenly whip into you.
Evasion. I can dodge anything ever.
Okay, make a reflex save.
Yeah.
I'll let a reflex save
That's
happen.
what we do.
It's okay.
You're not even trying to
We're
attack.
gonna
You're
get
just
you sorted out. We'll figure
I'm
it out.
so upset.
So it's 15.
I was like, I just have to hit it once.
yeah, with your AC, I'm gonna allow that. So yeah, you don't hit him.
Thank God.
Booyah.
No, you don't hit him.
You don't
Oh
hit
shit.
it.
That's what you get for trying to hit the monk.
Jeez.
She's not trying to hit anything right
Do
now.
I attack
Did
roll
she
again?
throw it or she's just whipping her around?
Not yet.
Okay.
Vander, do you
Is
still
she,
have
is she
rope?
literally just like...
She's just stumbling around, like flailing with it.
These
It's
one
dead.
things We may have to do something
You can
drastic.
put it away.
Put the
Ellera,
axe
are you
away.
alright?
Do you need some help?
After 2 more minutes, I need everyone to roll initiative.
What?
It's on your card.
What the fuck did I do with my card?
I don't know. Did I keep it?
That seems like an important card.
Here. I'm angry at this card.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
I like to think everyone's learned a little bit, not to just touch things.
Roll initiative.
Oh, that
Including
was
you.
terrible.
Not good.
Well, you know,
That's
like,
a good thing. That's a good thing. We might work this out.
I
So-
go last.
15 to
really.
20 or plus.
19.
19. Anyone have higher than a 19? No. 15 to 20.
15.
You two. What you got?
6.
6 and nat 1? Wait, you're nat 1 too?
7.
Oh, okay. So it's...
Wait.
her
Did she
then
nat
her
1?
then you.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
She made it sound like she did. I know.
Oh.
Sithaj,
She
you
just
are up
really
first,
wants
and
to
you
kill
notice
No,
as the
it's just
confusion
not, it's not how it works.
fades. Suddenly her eyes kind of glaze over, and she looks at each of you and sort of grips the axe. She's about to attack you.
We could kill her. It's okay.
Okay, so
I'll remember that next time you're drowning.
You're not in
Conscious,
your
you're not
mind
hearing
right
me.
now.
You're trying to kill me.
Does she even
Man.
get to participate in this
I'm not
fight?
trying
or
to
she
kill you.
just,
The
or are you
axe
just
is
going
trying
to
to
do
kill
that?
No,
you.
no,
It's
she
your
is.
fucking
Okay.
axe.
You are just
Um,
blind attacking anything near you.
Okay.
I have a rules question.
I know what to do.
Yes.
I have
Disarm.
this ready.
Disarming.
Mhm.
Fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Let me get to that part of
I'm
the
actually
book.
already in that
I
part of the
don't-
book.
My remembrance of
I
it
need
is
to. I need to
this.
read it, not you.
I believe you. This would be a great time to sunder as well, just saying.
Yeah. We need to get.
Look at how
Sorry,
worried
Ray.
everybody is about the tiny drow with the axe.
It's
We're not gonna
it's
kill you
It's a
alive.
great
But
axe.
you're a friend. You
So
make
I-
the big kitty.
I probably shouldn't use the poison dagger.
I wouldn't.
No.
Non-lethal.
I will remember when I wake up.
So, are you gonna try to disarm her?
Well, what are the rules? Tell
So
me, and probably.
she will get an attack of opportunity against you first.
Yeah, she'll never hit me.
Yeah, that's all.
Jesus.
Wow, shots fired.
This one loves you.
I love you too.
Are you wielding one-handed?
I
Make the call now.
I can do one-handed, yeah.
Okay, so you're one-handed. You both make an attack roll. You get a +4 since this is a disarm and you're using a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
And then consequences. If you beat the defender is disarmed. If you
I don't know if it's a good idea to disarm me.
if you fail, the defender may immediately
Not
react
sure.
and attempt to disarm
Not
you with
really
the same
certain
sort of
what's
opposed
happening.
melee attack roll.
Mhm.
This attempt does not provoke an attack of opportunity. If they fail the disarm attempt, you do not subsequently get a free disarm attempt against them.
I'm
So
gonna
let's
try to
just roll and
disarm
you tell me what happens.
Okay, so are you going to attempt this?
her. I'm gonna try to disarm.
Okay, make an attack, no disadvantage.
Oh. Come on, really?
Oh snap!
With
Uh-oh.
with my melee, right?
Yep.
Shh, I think she hit you.
This could be bad.
Uh-oh.
I have to do.
18.
18.
That's a hit for me.
That's a hit.
And then what? And
She'll
then,
never hit me. Bam!
I got this guy. Ah!
That's a very nice axe.
He's coming up like,
It is a nice axe.
Let me check the conditionals I wrote down for this.
That is too funny.
So yeah, go ahead and
have to roll
roll
higher-
damage. Roll
I have to-
damage. No, that's her attack of opportunity first.
she gets to do that before you do
Oh,
anything.
Then we do the disarm.
Then we
Do,
do the
what,
disarm.
do
It's
I
a-
roll
And
my
that's
d20
alright.
for damage?
It's a D12 plus 2
D12.
plus your
Oh my
strength
God.
modifier.
So
good
plus, and I still have bull strength. So that's
No, you didn't cast bull strength on
No,
yourself.
you never
you
did
did
that.
bear's
Oh yeah,
endurance.
that's right.
You have the endurance.
So I have 8. Wait, plus my. No,
What
that's
did you roll?
6. So it's
Plus 8. Do you have a strength modifier?
8. No, my strength modifier is 2.
Wait,
Oh.
really?
Because I cast something.
No. Oh
Did
no.
I?
But your cast is gone. You never cast Bull's strength, which is the one that increases your strength.
Then what's the?
You cast Bear's endurance, which increases your constitution.
Oh, okay. No, but I have a melee bonus, right?
No, yeah, but that's in attacking. In damage, you just add the modifier to strength.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Which is a 0. So yeah,
So
8
6.
points of damage
She
to
has
you.
to
8.
learn how
Whatever.
to
I don't know.
melee
Whatever God
attack.
says. I don't know what I'm doing.
This,
I don't hit things with
you don't
axes.
stop.
What?
You don't stop.
I don't. Okay. So I keep hitting.
So
What?
now we do the opposed attack roll.
Yes.
So roll, do another attack roll.
Unless you're changing the rules since she hit him, he doesn't get to.
Oh, is that where it
Nope.
ends then?
Well, shit.
She did damage, so that
Oh, yeah.
stops him.
Your attempt fails to disarm. And
Well,
disarm.
bollocks.
She'll never hit me.
What were the odds?
They were apparently pretty good.
So yeah, I'm gonna say for the
Yeah,
purposes
amazing
of this,
roll.
you kind of walked up to her as
The
this was
old, I
happening.
can't kill the damn things that are trying to kill us.
I'm gonna say
So
because
you're
she
gonna
got
try to
closer
kill
to
me.
you.
What are you
and
gonna
Not
do?
you-
Kill me.
intentionally.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not in control.
Well, you're not. Yeah, you're not. You're probably.
She's
sitting
not
back,
talking. She's not
probably
saying
watching
anything.
this.
She's just attacking, and you know, usually she kind of flails around with the axe and hopefully hits something. She aimed and swung and
Yeah.
hit. Theo,
This
you're
is
up.
like possession.
First thing I'm gonna do is put dodge on her.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna try and disarm her too. I'm gonna try and disarm her.
Okay.
I'm
Make
gonna
your
do
attack
too.
of
Yes,
opportunity
you get an
first.
attack of opportunity against me too.
No disadvantage.
So-
I'm use this one.
Ooh, that's better.
Better.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better for her. Or...
Us.
Better
You.
for her.
For the party.
Wait, what's that plus? I'm
Plus
so
this.
confused. Okay, so that's,
Oh no. Sorry, this.
then that one's 10.
That's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't hit
So
me.
I'm not
So
gonna hit
yeah,
them up.
now make another attack roll. Because now it's your
Those
opposed
attack
attack
rolls.
rolls. And you're doing this unarmed, so you would be
I'm
attempting
doing
to
this with-
take it from her.
With my staff.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
It's just melee.
Yeah, it's just with a melee weapon, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow that. But go ahead and do your attack rolls.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, fucking.
That was
Come on, Theo.
13.
10.
Okay, you succeed in knocking it to the ground in her square, but we do one more of these now because she automatically gets an attempt to try to take that weapon out of your hands too. So one more attack
That's
roll.
crazy.
It says if you succeed, it goes into another one. If that one, or no, as if it fails.
Weapons on the
Just
ground.
get good roll.
Yeah, if I fail, she gets to try
Oh,
to
okay,
disarm me.
never mind. So
Oh,
yeah, you knock
no.
it down,
Okay,
and that's your
done.
standard action.
Can I-
But it's on the ground now
Can
in
I
front of you.
push it away.
No, you
It's a
used
bonus? No? Okay,
That's
fine.
Somebody
that's a
needs to
direct.
move
That's
it.
All
sort
right,
of
fine.
like an attack. So
Okay,
Without.
that's fine. All right, but it's out of her hands. Someone.
it's your
Maybe
turn.
back
Wait.
and
Oh,
hold.
come
She'd
on.
have one more.
It's so not fair. It's her turn now.
It's her turn.
Damn
What?
it. Why did I even try that?
How is that possible?
That's the
Initiative.
initiative order.
Yeah.
I pick up the axe.
Yeah, right?
Which does provoke an attack of opportunity from both of you.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Whoever wants to.
Oh,
Are
it's
you
a shame
going-
we're not
what are you
flanking
doing?
her.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
You're not gonna die. We're not gonna
You're
let you
gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
Vylia.
I'm
You're gonna
I love
die,
that.
and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, right.
Vylia's
who are
like,
you?
I don't know why
Oh,
y'all
I'm
are fucking around with
just
this.
like waiting.
I'm sorry, guys. It
I-
was the poison
I
dagger.
will do this
couldn't
unarmed.
tell the
No,
difference.
for
I grabbed the
non-lethal.
wrong
Okay.
one. Who knew? Who knew?
Oh, you're
You
going.
deal the same damage then. You just specify whether it's lethal. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then I'll do it with my staff.
No. With the unarmed strikes.
That's what I thought. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Your staff does lethal damage no matter what.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I was letting you know that
if
if you did it as an unarmed strike for non-lethal, you get the same damage die. You just specify first.
17.
What's your AC with your mage armor?
18.
With your
Aw.
god damn.
Wait, let me check how long mage armor lasts.
Because that was the first thing she did.
It was the first thing she did, and it's been at least 3 minutes since then.
Yeah.
I have at least 5, because it's got to be at least a minute per level.
Mage armor, here we go. 1 hour per level.
Oh.
So she's got
This
that.
is beautiful.
You could just cast it on
I
yourself.
think you love this card so much.
I love it.
You could just cast it on yourself in the morning and
So
be good
yeah,
all day.
you
I
go
could.
to you go to punch her, and it just magical field stops you.
Damn.
You're up.
Okay. This one will try to disarm her. Everyone else try to knock
No, it's an
her
attack
out.
of opportunity. You can't use a disarm.
Oh, I can't.
No, this is
you
just an
just-
attack of opportunity.
Non-lethal
And she's
attack with Wallbringer.
reaching down to pick up her weapon. You see Theo try to give a nice kick or a punch in there, and it just
27.
that'll
That
hit.
hits.
So that is your standard damage. I believe we agreed with non-lethal. You don't get your modifier, didn't we?
I don't remember.
We'll do it with
That's gonna be 12 points of damage.
12.
Is my bear's endurance done?
Yeah.
He can
yeah, I'm
do
gonna say it's
full
done.
non-lethal
And you did
damage
12?
with a fucking sword, but I
With a
can't do it
sword.
with a staff.
Back into the sword.
Oh no, that makes. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Come on.
I'm gonna say no modifiers then. Because if you're just hitting them with the flat of the blade or something, you don't get the benefit that like a follow through would give. So you would get your standard damage. Or actually, no, you wouldn't even be able to allow the magical damage out. You'd be hitting them with a rock.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, so no modifiers.
So
Six.
I'm not
So
arguing.
6.
Like,
So
Okay.
six.
So
I'm not
6
arguing for
points
my
of
staff.
damage?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you're not
Yeah.
getting the magical extra cut or the extra freeze or anything like that. You're
I
just
can
kind
might
of
as
giving her a whap on the head with
This
the
one
side
might
of the
as
blade.
well just punch her at this point.
I'm trying.
Actually, you deal less damage with a punch then.
That works. Even with claws.
So now, who do you want to hit?
He hit me. So I guess him.
So go ahead and make an attack. No disadvantage.
Go after the big kitty. We can't even big kitty her. She's the big kitty.
yeah, she
It's
is.
plus 2, right?
Okay, yes.
So that's 12.
I dodge.
Okay. Yeah, you're just out of the way.
Ellera,
Vylia, you're up.
Ellera,
I'm
come back.
fine.
You're being possessed by this stupid axe.
Do I get like will saves against this at all, or just
You had your chance for a will save.
DM, I can't see. Do I have enough to flank her?
You're on the other side.
Let me
Oh, God.
get out of there.
Vander, stop touching things?
Yes.
All right,
Poor
I
Jack.
flank
Okay.
her. And I'm going
my
to,
turn.
I guess, do non-lethal damage
Thank you.
with my poison dagger. No, I'm kidding. With,
I mean,
You'd be with the hilt anyway, so
with
there's no non-lethal
with
slap
my
with a dagger.
longsword.
Okay. So yeah, you pull out your longsword as you move.
You have a longsword?
She does.
How many weapons do you
She's
have?
got like just 2 daggers and a longsword.
She's
I
a
believe.
rogue.
I have.
And a
It's kind of their
crossbow.
thing. Is just
I need shit, guys.
she needs to be able to hurt things.
Oh, really? Alright. Wait, is that the right time? Is that a D8?
Did you even roll a
Okay,
hit?
yeah.
Did you
One.
roll an attack?
Nope.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't even think you
Yeah, roll
rolled
the
a
attack
hit.
and then do the
You
damage.
didn't even roll a die.
I don't know. I'm a mess.
What are you doing over here?
So that, nope. 14.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Vander.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Nice.
Okay. What is the save for that?
It
What kind of save is it? I got it. Don't worry.
says Will Negs. Yes.
Will negates.
Yes.
That's wisdom, right?
Person. Yes. So that's your. If you go to this.
Making a mess. I'm sorry, Vander.
So
I
that's
don't have-
1 round per level.
4, but I think you have a
All
plus
three.
2 because it's magical.
Yeah, plus 2 is magic.
So yeah, so
6.
plus 6. Roll d20. And what level spell is that? That's
That's
a
a 2.
second for you. So it's what's your wisdom modifier?
Hold on. 4.
4. So the DC is 16.
Oh yeah, no way. Yeah.
Did you?
I
make
got
it?
6.
Oh, okay. So you are suddenly. And she's gonna be like that for 5 rounds.
What are the specifics on that? Can we?
She
easily-
may attempt a new saving throw on her turn. It is a full round action. That's it.
So how
Can
would that
this one
affect?
disarm her?
Yeah, how would that affect disarms?
I think at this point you could just take it from her.
She can't do anything to resist them.
Wait, is it gonna? Am I
Put
gonna
it
get
in the
around?
bag of holding.
I was going to.
Anyway, sorry, what?
Am I gonna get around before she gets out? Whose turn is it?
She's in
it's
for
his
5
turn.
rounds.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, so
Unless
she's
she
held
gets
tight
out.
for a
I
while.
don't know math, okay? It's fine.
Sitage.
Can I snag the bag of holding and put the?
You want to put the bag over the axe?
Put the
Yeah,
bag over the
and
holding
kind
on
of
first.
Pull it out of her hand with it.
So you don't touch
Okay,
it.
I will allow that.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Here, take my small bag.
Whichever.
So yeah, as you do that, and it disappears into a different extra dimensional space, your eyes clear up. And you're suddenly aware that you cannot move, and wow, Sathaj is bleeding somewhere he wasn't.
Ellera, it's alright. It's alright.
It's not alright.
It
What
was-
happened?
Do we hold on? Cause she's held. Can she talk?
Not unless he releases it.
Oh shit! So I can't say
So
anything.
You just,
do
like-
we see her?
Keep her
That's
whole.
that's the thing. Is like, do we see her eyes?
You see
clear
her
up?
eyes come back.
We
yeah.
do. Okay. All right. You should.
Okay.
You should.
And with
No,
that,
no.
I'm gonna-
We need to discuss
And
this.
with that, we're gonna take a quick break.
Ah.
So we'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys. Everyone can run to the bathroom, everything else. So welcome back, everyone, to Misadventures in Dice Rolling. We left off right after the successful, sort of, kill of the Displacer Beast. Ellera went a little crazy and has just had the axe taken away from her. She is currently locked into the same place she was, however. So we'll pick up from there.
My hands like this.
Yeah, you're.
All right. Let me.
This one will explain to her while she's still held.
Can I understand
happened?
anything?
Yeah, you can hear just fine. You just
I
can't
just
move.
can't do anything, including talk.
Yes.
We should all stand
Which
behind her so she can't
requires
see
movement.
us.
You can go.
Jerks.
Before you release her, let me just get her in a grapple hold.
Sure.
Snap.
He's kind of got his arms up under yours, ready to go, in full Nelson style.
All right, go ahead and release her.
No. I take the
Not
tentacle.
You're so bad.
Bad.
Can you-
Oh, one more. And then I'm just gonna smack her like she hit me that one time.
Roll an attack
snap.
with advantage.
Didn't you say these things have 12 knives on them?
I said it's like a cat. It can retract. So
Oh no.
Damn it.
you crit on your slap, didn't you?
What the
She
hell are
did.
you
No,
doing?
I didn't. No, I didn't crit. You
Oh.
just asked me to roll whether or not I hit him,
I think you
And
guys should
I
roll a
did.
d4.
And then it was a D4, yeah.
and it was a D4,
And then you hit 4.
and I got
20.
a 4.
20. That hits. Now roll a
She
D4
is-
plus your strength
she's
modifier.
I would like
paralyzed.
to. I would like to
It's
take.
not a lot. I'm just getting back at you.
This is one chance.
2.
Where you can't fireball him back.
So 2.
What's your strength? You don't have a strength modifier?
No. Fuck no. We can
So yeah,
share.
it hurts. It stings, but it's not like you hurt him worse. You know you did.
It's like
He had like the handprint welt.
I'm
You're
just
not gonna
bitch
have
slapping
that.
you right now. And then I take the tentacle again and
I
go.
would like-
No.
I'm not gonna say it.
You
I will.
can't-
I have
can't.
words for him later.
Okay.
I'm sure you do.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing? She is still kind of trapped there.
And I'm...
Maybe just tie her up.
Got her. I'm holding her.
I'm gonna
He's
say
got her.
5 rounds has passed by this point, and you are now able to move and talk.
Let go, Theo, before I light your ass on fire.
While I believe that you can do that, you got a little crazy there.
Let go, and we can discuss it.
You attacked us.
5, 4.
You can't cast spells
3.
without the use of your hands.
I absolutely can. I have that feat.
She does. She has
Look
still
how
spell.
angry she
Hold her
cast
feet!
me.
Go for it.
Please,
This is not good.
light my ass up.
Do you have any light ass
I'm
up
gonna
spells?
do Ray of Frost.
It's not exactly lighting, but
I didn't have fire equipped. It does the same damage.
Ray of Frost does not do as much damage, but
It's the same dice.
is Scorching Ray?
No, not Scorching Ray.
Oh, Ray of Frost. Let me. Okay.
I'm
let me-
doing the lowest level spell. I just want him to let me go.
Okay.
Don't let her go.
Right as she does this, I'm casting a whole person again.
She got it off before you said that. So.
Oh no, but after
Okay.
that, I'm doing it
Is
again.
there a save for this?
I've got a good
No,
diplomacy.
there is no save.
oh,
Roll a
I'm
D.
keeping-
Roll a D6 and cut it in half.
I'm keeping my hand on my poison blade.
5.
So
2.5.
3.
Up.
You take 3 points of damage as she just and shoots a ray of ice right at your face.
this is about the worst way you can convince us that you're not going to attack us is by attacking
now,
us.
roll,
person.
make a will save, and you do get your +2 because it's still magical. 16's the DC.
So mine is 17, 19.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You resist it this time. Do you hold on to her?
Yes.
I'm gonna say make a fortitude save to hold on despite ice being shot into your face.
Only 3 points. I've held up better.
Yeah, it's not. It's point blank. It's not pleasant.
Alright, that's, it's 19.
Yeah, you can hold on.
I would like to point out that I don't know what just happened, and Vander just slapped the shit out of me, and you got me in a full Nelson. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know why you're trying to hurt me.
This one tries to explain to her. He's got a good diplomacy rating.
Make a persuasion roll.
This one is bleeding because of you.
I would like to point out,
Jackass.
I don't know that.
where's your axe?
I'm telling you that. You're a jackass.
She doesn't know.
I
She
don't
doesn't?
know what happened. I was possessed. None of this happened because I chose it to happen.
Well, you just have to get the facts.
17.
Well, you're not doing a
17.
good job. So far, you're
So,
just restraining me and slapping me around.
Well,
That was
I
let
don't
me,
know
let me
why.
see your skill sheet because I don't have one on hand. And I want to see if there's a skill that could. Oh no, it's in the handbook of it. If there's a counter skill, hang on.
I think it's a counter.
Let me see. I mean, I guess it's just whatever she's trying to do.
No, if you go to the skills section. of the
So you're
has it,
essentially
Taylor.
attacking
She has
somebody
your
that
book.
was charmed,
Oh,
which
she
is
doesn't.
totally cool.
She has her own book.
That's not her. That's not yours. No, it just has a bunch of stickies everywhere.
Yeah, just like mine. Do you have it?
Huh?
Theo, I can't find my book.
Hold on. I gotta go back to skills.
That's the fighter's guide. Just
I think it's an opposed roll, isn't it?
there are opposed rolls for some skills. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If there is one for this situation.
I am almost there.
Scroll, Theo, scroll.
I can only flip pages so fast.
How far away from the river are we?
You guys traveled
A
for a
day's
while. It's out of
travel-ish.
sight.
Okay.
Maybe not day, but quite a while. Yeah.
It's
You're
out of
gonna
sight.
throw the axe in the river.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a fish that's hunting you guys now.
You know what? I'm okay with
We
that.
Who is
can't
not
cross the river.
proficient with
We
an
can't
axe.
cross the river
He's
now.
like super not proficient with the axe.
He doesn't have hands. It's just in his mouth. It's just.
You
it's
like
just
that
dragging
idea
along
way
the
too
bottom of the
much.
river.
Like,
Like an angry piranha with a giant
Let me
axe.
see. I have it here now.
what else would an angry piranha have?
Change the attitudes of others, non-player characters, with a successful diplomacy check. There is in the Dungeon Master Guide.
Oh god.
There is a table for that. In negotiations, participants roll opposed diplomacy checks.
So make a diplomacy check.
The winner
That'll be
gains the
with your
advantage.
charisma
Wow.
modifier.
What? What was that about?
You don't have
Yeah.
Opposed
die 20.
checks also resolve situations.
Would
The
you-
winner gains the
Fucking
advantage.
19.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you have not convinced her.
Oh my god.
I don't know I don't know what's happened. You're restraining me and slapping me around.
Literally trying to explain.
Obviously.
You're not trying to explain it to me. You're not letting me go. And you're
If we're holding
sitting.
it like this, we obviously have something important to say.
I don't know what happened.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
woke up.
I told you
The
to
last
listen!
thing,
We
the
should've
last
just
thing
killed
I remember is that things on the ground, and now you guys are attacking me. I don't know what's going on. You won't let me go. You're slapping me.
Just
We're
listen!
attacking her. We're attacking her. Did you hear?
Listen! Boy, talk. You're the better talker.
I
Just
just
one
rolled a
try.
19.
Boy.
Yeah, I tried to talk.
No, you tried to calm her down. You didn't try to explain
Yeah,
anything.
that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
was doing.
Oh no, I was to calm her down.
Oh.
She's
Oh,
not.
alright,
She's still
Ellera.
semi-hostile.
After we killed the displacer beast, you went crazy and attacked us. You wounded this one and Theo. We had to try to subdue you. We don't think it was you. We think perhaps you were possessed by the axe.
Just need to make sure that you're not still attacking us. Just
By slapping me?
Yeah.
Alright, so
That
then-
was revenge.
Let
we
me
really
go.
can't-
Let me go. Because you guys are not convincing me right now that you are on my side.
Nor are you convincing us you're on ours.
You just said I was charmed. Let me go!
No?
Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Right. This bitch.
Make another fortitude save. 'cause
This
it
is
hits.
not a good way to convince us!
All he has to do is fucking let me go.
No.
I don't. I have no memory of what happened.
That's nice. We do.
Alright, I got a 7.
No, you do have to let go on this,
Okay.
and he takes
She slips.
3.
another 3 points. Did you roll a 3?
No, I rolled a 6.
Okay, so yeah, you took another 3 points.
So
of damage.
I spin around out of Theo's arms,
You just get like battle cast.
and I
stance.
just back up,
Okay.
Gangster style.
and I'm like, now.
I will say this: this compulsion is over since it's in another plane.
I understand that.
Okay.
Are you done being a bitch?
Would you like to wound me further?
You could have let me go. It was your choice.
You remain attacking us.
I'm defending myself.
I am defending myself.
You're not defending yourself.
Ellera, you tried to kill us all.
With your fucking axe.
You said I was possessed.
Doesn't
I
matter.
do
You
that.
tried
That's
to
what
kill
we
us
think.
all.
You may still be possessed, Ellera.
We don't know.
There is some connection between you and the axe. It is
Where
extremely
is it?
dangerous.
We don't know.
We've hidden it away.
You're not getting it back.
I don't want it back.
Good. Should we keep going, or should we?
I no longer feel safe.
Mm.
I just came out to have a good time, and honestly, I feel so attacked right now.
Twice, in fact.
3 times, technically.
Did she hit you with the axe? at any
Yeah.
point?
I don't think she actually
No,
struck
you
me.
never. No, she never got an accident on you.
Oh. Just the Thaj.
She did get a good one on the Sathaj,
He's,
though.
he's traumatized.
You hurt the cat. Now the cat's pissed.
No, this one is quite calm.
Stop. Just. You're not calm. No one is calm. Look at it.
We
Not
think
calm.
that there was something wrong with the axe that ensorcelled you.
I would tend to agree with that.
Do you remember anything about it?
You
I
do
don't.
remember when it? No. You remember when you first picked it up, how that felt, and what it said.
I heard a voice in my head when I picked it up. And then I just became very enamored of the power of the weapon.
He understands.
So no more axe for you.
So if you're free from the axe, then of your own will, you have attacked us.
I didn't know what happened. You just attacked somebody that was charmed, had no idea what was going on. You restrained me and slapped me around when I had no idea what was
Vander,
happening.
you had to slap her, didn't you?
Yo,
you
it was
asshole?
my revenge. You did it.
Probably.
You just did this to a drow. Had you not
Yeah,
done it to a drow, you may have had a better choice options.
You hit me, I hit back.
Petty little thing, aren't you? We really don't have time for this. What? There are bigger fish to fry than her giving you a little ice in the face. She doesn't have the axe anymore. She's
It
just
was
pissed
the
off.
lowest powered spell I had. I could have lit your ass on fire with fireball.
I probably could have twisted your head off your neck.
Not before you were burnt to a crisp.
Fair.
I'll be singing my love.
Another performance check. Another performance check with disadvantage.
I hope it's fuck.
What's he doing?
Oh, I got a 10 in the crit, so 10.
So 10. Vander, somehow the calmness in this strange situation makes it sound just a little better, but he's still. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Roll a diplomacy check quick here.
What do I roll? Is that a
Die
20?
20.
That's a d20 plus your
No
diplomacy.
bonuses.
Yeah, I don't think you get
Oh!
diplomacy.
She rolled a 3.
Yeah, and I have no pluses.
Okay,
to that.
that's funny. Like, even in this moment, just suddenly. It's funny. Even you're like.
Try to be serious.
Next time I'm charmed and I don't know what's happening, please try to explain to me before you slap me around. Even if you're trying to get even with me,
Oh no, I got it back. You're good now. It's not gonna happen again unless you hit me again.
don't try and give away something that's worth 80,000 gold.
I hold up the tentacle. Don't make me use this again.
That doesn't do any damage. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Like when he heals people.
Slag.
Don't encourage him.
She said it. She said it.
No. No.
Can I take
No.
the Can I take the tentacle away from him?
No.
I think we've had enough taking stuff away from people.
Yeah, I think we should just go. We could
Agree.
just keep
This is my noodle now.
walking, And the drow can walk in front, so we all
The
look
drow
at
is
her.
walking in the back.
The drow is not walking behind me.
Yes, I don't believe anyone is allowing you at their backs no longer.
Ellera, why don't you walk with this one?
Walk
Noodle.
with that one. That one likes you.
We'll keep away from Vander.
Okay.
And his...
I'd like to point out, this is like, the end is still bloody, so like, you're just
Good.
flicking little
There's
bits of
moving
blood on
blood
yourself
around.
as you're doing it. No, it's on yourself because you're holding the other
Oh,
hand.
good.
You're like,
We'll keep away from Vander and his faux penis.
Sure.
Did he
My
just
noodle.
slap me in the face with a faux penis?
it's
Yes.
not a penis.
It's a tentacle.
This is not that kind of show. It's a regular tentacle. No.
Is it still medium raining?
Oh no, today the weather was fine. I
What
rolled
size
for
is
it.
the tentacle? Is it medium?
No,
Is it heavy?
it's like a 5-foot long tentacle.
Oh, good. This is fun.
We should get moving.
Let's get moving.
Okie doke. So
Okie dokie then.
Well, that was weird.
that was hilarious.
That was pretty cool.
I'm not touching anything ever again.
I think that's probably a wise decision.
You're gonna get like something bequeathed to you, and you're gonna be like, gonna be like Iron Man. I don't get handed things.
People don't hand me things.
We just need a pepper pots then to hand it to you.
Nobody cares about this pepper pots.
You need like a
I
little
love
goblin.
Pepper. What are you talking about?
No one cares.
Love
about
Pepper
this.
when she's there.
That's fair.
Come on.
Anyway, so do you guys continue your trip to Waldrick?
Yes.
We do.
With her
Okay.
at the front.
As
And
you-
me wiggling
yeah.
my noodle around.
Do you still
It's-
have a fucking tentacle?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is
It's
mine
It's
now.
going to start to decay eventually.
Yeah, no, I get that away from him as soon as I can.
No, you
We're
don't.
not doing any more disarm rolls.
I'm just,
today.
I'm
No
just
more design.
It's
saying.
just funny to let him.
Wakes
have
up
it.
one morning
There's
and
no
there's just the
tentacle.
tentacle is no longer anymore around.
Sleeps with it.
I'm holding it.
Okay, good. Just blood, just like trickling out.
Yeah.
Oh no, the blood's out by now.
It's getting limp.
It's a little paler.
It's mine though.
It does go through rigor mortis, so it's gonna start stiffening up.
I know. Oh, good. It's gonna get hard now.
This is why.
Not
I said
that
what
kind
I
of
said.
tentacle. So anyway, as night falls, you guys do manage to see the city coming up in front of you and get to the gates.
Okay, good.
Who am I walking behind?
They're up front, so you're either behind them or at the back.
I like tap the right side of Vylia's shoulder while I'm on the left of her. Tap tap.
Roll a. Hang on, there's checks for this.
We can't do a disarm check to get rid of the fucking tentacle,
No.
but you'll do a trick check just to see if she looks the wrong way.
Worth
Of course, yeah, you know.
I've had enough of disarm checks for the day. He gets an attack of opportunity.
Theo, you should probably
Sense
draw
motive.
a picture. You should probably draw a picture of Vander with these two.
Oh, I look good.
That is something I do not want to do.
20.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't
I,
blend.
no, I know, so I turn around and I just slap him. Not hard. I don't
much
like
slapping!
hit him.
Okay,
I just like,
No,
I like
wait,
bump
I
him on
didn't
the
get
head.
a choice. I did not get a choice. I was told to roll.
Yeah.
Tell her to fucking roll.
Yeah,
I
you
had
have to
Toonie
roll.
slap me.
Yeah, you have to roll.
Do it.
I got a 4.
I'm good.
I didn't roll. I didn't
Yeah, you
roll
just-
that. No, we did a
How many
reflex. We did a
misadventures?
reflex. We both rolled, and he had a lower roll than
Okay,
mine.
roll a reflex save.
What'd you roll, a 4?
4.
I swear to God. 19.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
And that wasn't even plus whatever.
yeah. So it's fine. Can we please stop fighting each other? And move
Is it
on?
now hard?
God damn it.
It's not hard. It's just
It's like
stiff.
linked on the end.
Stiff. It's kind of hard. It's like
Oh, he.
the battle bear.
It's like our flag.
What's the term for the guy at the front of the army with the flag?
Oh,
Banner.
Flag bearer?
flag bearer.
Flag bearer Malshawn with the fucking tentacle.
So we get
Does it have like a
Let's
tendon
find
that
it
I can
in.
like
No,
move the
no,
handle
no,
with?
no, no. I draw a
think y'all
line
could
there,
use a
sir.
drink. Drink and food would probably benefit all
That
of us.
would
So
be
let's go
helpful,
do
yes.
that.
Okay, you guys are approaching from the south, so you'd have to get. It's getting late into the night by the time you get around to the district with the lodging. Do you go back to the same place you went before?
Sure.
Silver
Yeah.
Serpent. So yeah, you go in. As you walk in, the bartender's like, please don't do that.
I like lower it.
It's just a younger human guy, just,
I lower it down a little bit and I just. I high five it.
just don't touch anyone with that, please. I don't know what it is or where it came from.
Can
You don't want to know.
Oh, good. Are you guys gonna buy stuff or something,
Yes,
please?
dinner.
rooms and a round of ale just for me.
I'm gonna sit down closer to the like.
Like 4 pints just for you?
You could just bring me a jug.
Alright. We have like mini casks.
Do you
That's
wine?
what I want.
Do you want a mini cask of wine? Is that where we're
Sure.
going with this?
No.
Alright, sure, man.
I put the money on the bar and use the tentacle to slide it across.
I'm not taking that money. You give me non-tentacle money or no.
I scoot it back.
You still have to pay though.
I scoot it back over with the tentacle.
No. All right, no wine for you. I'll get you your ale.
Alright, how much is that gonna be?
For this size, it's like a chug jug kind of thing. Like it's a good 2-3 golds worth of ale.
So we'll go 2 or 3.
Let's say 3. It's good ale.
I'm just sitting at the bar, still sad, with my tentacle arm moving back and
This
forth.
one will get a meal and an ale.
Sathaj is drinking.
I'm just gonna pick up everybody's tab.
Aww.
Aww. We
Shut
got
up,
3
Ellera.
gold back then.
That caught me off guard, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, you said it?
She goes, she went, you went, oh, she went, shut up. Although you called her Ellera.
No, I said,
You said
Damn
shut up, Ellera.
It was almost perfect. You said like Valera, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, she always
Vylia.
calls,
That's
you always
okay.
call her
I
by
don't
like
know.
your...
Our
your-
baby name.
Yeah, your baby name.
our gay baby name.
Okay, so yeah, that night they are serving...
Ale.
Let's see. No. Well, yeah.
And I'll pay for everybody's rooms.
So we're serving.
Good,
I'm
I
gonna be
want
fucking
Service over
broke
here.
by the time this
Are you
is
getting
done.
food and the drinks for everybody?
And the rooms.
And the rooms? That's gonna be
Wow.
about 20 gold, all said.
I'll be getting a room tonight.
Okay. 25
MVP
gold,
is
all said.
right here.
Is anyone sharing a room? God, I have to fucking do
We'll
these.
share a room.
Okay.
Vander.
So that's...
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I can't
we'll say
get some
25 for
bedoozled
the
out of
lot.
this one.
Are you getting
I can't
anything to
get
drink?
bamboozled out of this
I'm
one.
assuming everyone's getting a drink and food, and you got the
No,
big
She
thing.
got bamboozled
Just water.
out of this one.
Just water?
Water.
No,
and
she
food.
Okay. But you're getting a chug of wine?
He's
Okay, so
attempting
yeah,
to.
still 25.
MVP right here.
They are serving
I like take the tentacle and I
sausages.
pat her back with it.
They are serving sausages and bacon with hearty bread.
Perfect.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Very
It
good.
is good.
But it's like, it's old school bacon, so it's more like just big chunks of seared
Damn.
pork belly.
Mm.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
It does sound
Seared,
really good right
smoked,
now.
cured, salted.
Yeah.
Pork belly.
Are there any tabaxi to do?
Is anyone lactose intolerant?
Fuck off.
Wait, there are any vegans in here?
Any vegans in here? Wow. Hey, we'll know in like 2 minutes. They're gonna let us know.
This
is
place
there-
isn't huge, and there's maybe 30 people in here.
Can I tell if anyone is a thief?
Roll a spot check.
Do they look thiefy?
What
Look
does
at her
a
sticky
thief
fingers.
look like?
Does anybody else have
Well,
sticky
members
fingers?
of a guild. Like I'm looking for
Yeah,
members
no,
of
you're
the
good.
guild.
Sticky tentacles.
Oh, I
Oh,
got a
that's
sticky
not good.
tentacle.
Wait, is it spot or search?
This is a spot.
Okay.
You're not digging through something.
17.
17? No one sticks out at you. I mean, thieves, just by sight, aren't really
Yeah.
want to be found.
It's kind of their goal is to not be
Yeah.
thieves.
The tentacle is missing, but no one's here.
Do I know where to find them? Like, do I have like?
You,
Any
that would be a
inside
gather
information?
information check.
Okay.
To sort of, whisper in the right ears. Which you can do, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, make a gather information roll.
Would it
And
be
you're all-
local knowledge or gather
No,
information?
this would be gather information.
Which we get bonus on. As a half elf.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. +2.
Nice.
I need to find my player's handbook. I feel naked.
20.
20? Yeah, you, it's actually the bartender that you go up and you kind of, do you bribe him at all?
Not at first.
Okay. Yeah, I'll good, because with that roll you didn't have to. Just wanted to see what you were doing. You kind of sidle up. And
I do like undo my strings of my.
You're doing your thing again.
Is he gay?
Let's find out. Yes!
This could be awesome.
He's not.
Oh,
Fine.
poor Vander.
The things you guys make me roll for. He's kind of and you just kind of, you wanted to get something maybe against the law. Was kind of the question. He's like, yeah, there's a guild.
Where?
I can show you what to look for if you like.
That would be helpful.
Wow, he got an accent. Like, halfway through that sentence.
He was not. He was talking more quietly earlier because he was freaked out by the tentacle. It didn't
Still
really
there.
show.
If you touch me at that thing during the night.
It's staying on my side. You don't want anybody taking it. She has
It's a
her
nice
cheese.
tentacle.
It's a very
It's a
nice
nice tentacle.
It's gonna get hard here
I
soon.
actually need to check something here. I'm sorry.
How many hours is it? Can I take off my mage armor or do I still have
No,
it?
it's okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
You're not welcome. That's so.
I hear you.
You didn't hear me or you heard me?
No, I didn't.
I said you're not welcome.
I heard that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I said. I just wanted you to know.
So spicy since that night at the bar. What happened?
That symbol to look for.
Okay. Where would they wear it? Different places?
No one really wears it. It's more like look for, on the side of a building, something. Means there's an informant. It's usually chalk drawing, so they can.
Can we stop making symbols with eyes?
You're in a city. Fuck off. You're in a city that's like themed all around an eye. So the theme kind of permeates everything.
That's fair.
Do you happen to know the name of this guild?
The cornea.
That was cool.
That's a little heavy-handed.
What? It's what sits beneath the eye.
It makes sense.
Oh, they're so fucking clever, aren't they?
That was so corny.
It gets worse from here. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Alright, so...
You guys just gonna rest for the evening?
So many tires that they room already.
After...
Have you had ale before today?
No, well, I mean, in his life, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
After they all go up, I go out and start wandering the streets looking for
Okay.
a symbol.
I'll say make your choice. Search or local knowledge. So it's kind of going to be a toss-up between you kind of going and looking for that symbol directly or knowing where you would try to find a Thieves Guild symbol.
Local knowledge.
Okay, we'll make a roll, local knowledge roll.
27?
Damn, okay. Yeah, you kind of go to some of the shadier businesses. Just, you can tell, the lack of patronage, the whole general atmosphere within each place, and you manage to find that symbol drawn beside the door of one of the seedier taverns.
Okay, so I go in.
There's about 6 people in there, 2 of which are passed out drunk, 2 of which are still drinking, and 2 of which are off in the corner just talking.
I get up to the bar and get an ale.
Okay.
First. How much is that for a pint?
For just a pint, it's like 3 silver.
Am I drunk?
Did you drink that whole thing?
Probably not the whole thing.
Make a fortitude save. Did you
Wow.
crit?
Did.
Vander, holding his liquor for once.
First
Damn it! I should have said I drank the whole thing.
For first time ever.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
Okay.
Well, no.
No.
Intention matters more than what I hear.
So I go up and get an ale and then go and sit near the 2 who are still drinking.
Are you trying to eavesdrop?
Yes.
Okay, make a listen check.
Where did Vylia go? What the hell happened to my accent?
She
Where did Vylia go? There he is.
waited for us, so.
Wait, so technical?
19. 19.
19. Okay, yeah, you don't hear every word, but you get the gist. They're discussing, they're going to try to forge a ledger of a local business, kind of grab some cash, forge the ledger so they don't notice.
I turn around to them and say, if you want to do that right, and I give them advice about
Okay, yeah.
forging ledgers.
Yeah, and they kind of... You'll new. One's a half-orc and one is a human.
Okay. Yep, new to town.
The half-orc kind of looks over at you. You looking for something specific there?
I'm looking for a man named Nerelden.
What for?
Do you know him?
Depends.
He's an old friend of mine.
Depends on whether or not you have money.
How much?
We'll start at 50 gold.
If the information's worth 50 gold, I'll give you 75.
That's 50 gold to decide whether I know him. You can make a
25.
sense motive check if you want.
His answer is
good idea.
probably no.
Why do you do this to me? You were so good before.
24.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know who Nerelden is.
I look at the human. Any idea?
Make another sense motive check, and he will make a bluff check. There it is. There's PK.
I lost it for him.
You breaking out the PK.
25.
Fucker, you beat him by 1. He does. He knows who. He's heard that name.
Alright, so I take out, like 20 pieces of gold and just give it to him.
I think we agreed on 50, didn't we?
I think he agreed on 50.
I agree with him.
20, tell me the truth if you know him.
I'm 30 gold short of memory here.
Are you?
Yeah. Pity.
It is. I just take his beer and start drinking it.
Kind of just stops you and pulls it back over. No.
Tell me where I can find him.
Sweetheart, it's 30 gold for me to even talk about him right now.
What, is he a friend of yours?
Everybody's my friend.
I'm sure you're very popular.
Everyone in here is my friend. He's my friend. Points to one of the guys passed out.
Good friend.
Excellent friend.
I give
Great
him-
listener.
I give him the other 30.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember a guy named Nerelden. Needed help getting out of the city quietly.
How long ago?
I don't remember the details. You'd have to talk to the boss for that.
Where can I find him?
In the sewers.
Point the way.
Right now.
Right now.
Alright, come on. Don't stare. Just don't stare.
That's true.
He kind of leads you out, looks around once he's in a back alley and lifts the manhole up, and you're used to sewers not being, the ladders are rusty and old. This is maintained. And as you go down, there is, if not blatantly obvious, maintained path that sort of weaves underneath the city. And after a while, he takes you into a large cistern, light pouring down from a grate above. The moonlight, it's barely visible in there except for the candles lit around the room. As you walk in at the center, looking over at a table, is...
It's under the eye.
Hang on.
Oculus. Boom.
You are very surprised to see a very large beholder looking over the papers.
Oh, that's great.
I told you it gets worse.
No.
Come on, go talk to him. Don't stare.
That's fair. Thank you. I go over.
And as he turns and looks at you, the first thing you notice is that you're used to that warm glow of that fire dagger on your hip. Goes away. That heat dissipates. And who might you be?
A friend.
Everyone's my friend.
The same.
Exactly. I'm looking for Nerelden.
And why should I tell you anything? Kind
Why
of grins, and it's scary being this close to a creature that at any moment could just turn you into a pile of ash. And as he grins, he reveals long, crooked teeth with points as sharp as you've ever seen.
He killed a friend of mine.
I'm very sad. I've killed lots of people's friends.
As have I. But this one, burning people alive, I'm really just not okay with it.
Can't say I haven't done worse.
Well, we can't throw stones in glass houses, can we?
Why do you want to know? Other than he killed your precious little friend.
Long story. Short version. He's gotten into some trouble in Everesca, and I'm getting paid to find him.
Bounty-ish trouble?
Bounty-ish.
Information that might lead to him. I'm just saying.
Of course.
10%?
15 if you know where he went.
Oh, I do.
15%.
He turns around, one of his eye stalks suddenly looks at the table and some papers start to move as it goes back and forth, and it picks up one specific piece of paper and puts it over to you, and it's a contract. Ready to go. Agreement of 15% of a bounty.
I sign it.
He kind of scribbles in the details necessary with that same eye stalk as it's down on the table, and then... Right. it folds itself and tucks away. It's really freaky to watch. There's nothing touching the paper, the pens. It's just going. He headed up north. City got a little hot for him. He went to Swinmore.
Swinmore.
You're not there.
I don't know what Swinmore is.
Swinmore, yeah. It's where the northern part of the continent connects.
Is there a town there that he went to?
It's a city.
It's a city.
That's why it's got a name.
Haven't been up there.
Clearly.
Well, thank you. And if I find him, I'll be sure to come back.
Oh, I'll know if you find him.
I know you will.
I see everything. He kind of points them at you, and it kind of like suddenly having 10 guns pointed at your head. You're just like, yeah, sure, you do.
Well, you have a good night.
You too?
I just leave. I go back to the inn.
Okay. So yeah, after like a couple hours, Vylia just walks up again and sits down. Maybe a little bit pale still.
Where'd you go, sweetie?
We need to go to Swinmore.
Where that?
You actually would know that that is a city at the connection of the continent because your monastery's
Is
near
that
there.
by my monastery?
It's close.
Damn it, we're going to my backstory.
We need to
Still in the
go.
bar.
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to go north.
I'm in bed.
Yeah, the Sathaj went up to bed.
We need to go north to Swinmore. That's where Nerelden is.
Which
Oh.
way?
Oh, I can
Is
say
it
this
this
now.
way?
Swinmore.
Oh, that way.
So he did get help leaving the city.
Stop.
Damn miracle.
God.
Help from who?
The Thieves Guild.
You know what? That makes sense.
Pepperoni.
They'll do anything for money. Which is why I gave them 15% of the bounty we had for him.
We don't have a bounty for him.
I'm aware.
Oh, you swindled the swindler.
Why did he need to leave quietly?
15% of nothing is nothing, so.
I was worried about that. Like, I don't know what the
15% of
contract.
nothing is nothing.
I don't know if there was like a
15% of
minimum.
the bounty.
If there was a minimum
She's
listed on the
good.
contract
She's
or
real good.
something.
Yeah, he didn't ask me how much the bounty was.
He said bounty-ish, too.
Yeah.
Ellera,
Damn it.
question.
Well, I'm assuming that when he took the people from here, people started to notice. He said that the city got too hot for him.
I would like to go to the college and ask questions.
We can do that. But while we do that, he's up there.
It doesn't seem unseasonably warm.
You would know a little bit about Swinmore.
Yeah.
There was a war not long ago between the Wood Elves in the north and the Orcs, and
The war that the other guy was part
Yeah.
of.
but Swinmore kind of had to get involved because they were a choke point onto the next continent. If you could retreat onto the next continent, it was a big deal. So they're actually still recovering pretty heavily from that. A lot of lives lost there.
A lot of chaos.
And that's where you would want to do the more chaos.
Definitely. Swinmore. There won't be many people looking too closely at that city right now.
I think we need to go get him as soon as possible. I think we should go to the college in the morning, ask our questions, and then get immediately on the road.
Are any stalls open or it's late?
It's late by this point. It's almost midnight.
We should probably get some sleep to recover.
How far away is Swinmore?
Bye.
If we went by foot.
Same way we got here. In days. Like,
No, this is probably going to be measured in weeks.
yeah, figured.
Oh.
Yeah, we're probably going to take it.
We're gonna have to get horses. That's what I'm thinking. You can
Is
ride
there
your
other
giant
options?
cat,
Yeah.
but we should probably get horses.
If you like summon him continuously, could you essentially keep him out all the time? Or would there be periods
think
where he would have to be
there's-
I
away?
think you have a limit on how many times and for how long.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, so here's the thing, and I'll show you why it's a thing. Welldrake is up here. Swinmore is right about there.
Wow.
So you have to take the long way around.
What's on the point?
Unless we could get a boat.
But you love
What's on the southern point above
I
us?
hate boats, but if it gets us to Swinmore quicker,
That is a dwarvish city of Shatterstone.
those are my family.
Wait a second.
And maybe quicker than going on land.
If you go by land there, it is going to be between the desert, the mountains, and everything else. I'm going to say 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how well you do.
And he knows that, which is why we're getting information.
Well, yeah, you guys would... He would be able to tell you where, kind of, on the continent, and just in general, you'd know this is not a... Oh, we'll get there soon.
So we should get a boat.
Yes, a
It
boat.
has a port, right?
Swinmore does not. Swinmore is up the river, so there's river trade there, but it's very limited, and it's sort of...
But we can at least get
But a
close.
boat would still be faster.
The quickest thing to do may be to take the boat to Shatterstone, and then land travel from there.
Direct boat travel to the nearest port of near Swinmore, I would say you could get there in a week and a half. If you go to Shatterstone and then travel by land, it's still going to be 2 weeks plus.
Okay, so what
We'll
he
go to
said.
the-
Land
quickest.
is the slowest option here.
We'll go to the nearest port. Tomorrow we'll find somebody who has a boat. I've already made friends with the thieves, so maybe they know someone.
We do know someone from previous experience here.
That's true. You think he'd help us?
Well, I think we were friendly enough the first time.
Yeah, but he also works for Nerelden. Can we trust him?
Whom are you referring to?
The person
who
we
took us to the
Oh! Yeah, no, he was contracted.
Yeah, we sought
Yeah.
him out. It wasn't like Norland was like, go get this guy.
Yeah.
No, there was a boat
No, the boat that took you
contracted
guys
to take
to
us
take you there. Yeah.
over.
Was it? I
Yeah,
thought that,
Nero-
no, I
no.
thought she worked that out.
Yeah,
No.
we went
No,
down to the
no.
dock.
Not
and
to
we
the
paid-
Oh, no,
volcano.
I'm sorry. There was originally a boat that paid to bring you guys over from
That's
the other
what it
continent.
was.
Yeah.
You then got a private
Yeah.
contract.
Yes.
with
I was
them.
talking about the one that took us to the volcano.
No,
Yeah,
no,
the one
no.
that took- I'm sorry, I got confused between those two.
Because I had no idea about that.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. But the one that took you to the volcano, yeah, that was a private contract you had.
Yeah. Well, we should all get some sleep.
Fortunately, you're in the city. There's no D12 rolls necessary. No gargoyles. No. So yeah, the next morning comes.
I'd still like to be cautious. I put my quarterstaff against the door so that if someone opens it, it falls over.
Okay.
I'm sleeping with my tentacle.
I'm on the roof.
Between your body heat and being walked in the sun all
Wait,
day,
no,
by
no.
the next morning, this is starting to
But
stink.
while he's sleeping, I really quietly put the immovable rod on the tentacle.
Make a move silently check and make a listen check with disadvantage.
And then I'm gonna do the-
Fuck.
Does it say fuck?
Yes, I don't even
No,
know.
go ahead, make another roll, fuck. Doesn't matter, you rolled fuck. What's your move silently? It doesn't matter, he crit failed.
Yeah.
So yeah, you managed to you kind of lift up on the door so the hinges don't squeak.
I'm sleeping with you.
I know, no,
Oh,
I'm putting it
okay,
on the
so it's
other
even better. So yeah,
I'm
you
putting
just
it on the other side.
you just
of him.
tiptoe over and just
And then I just crawl into bed and go to sleep.
you sleep a little bit uncomfortably because you can't ever roll over. Was it like just for my information? Was it like the tentacles laying here and you went like that?
I don't know, how are you holding it?
I'm
Were you like hugging it?
yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Are you on your side or are you on your back?
I'm on my side.
Oh, okay. Then I just put it like at
like
the
against
base.
his side?
Against but it's just the tentacle, like
Oh,
not
just
him.
the tentacle. Okay.
Just on the tentacle.
So yeah, as you try to roll over in your sleep, it's kind of tugging back at you. You wake up the next morning and the fuck?
Vylia!
Yes, bro.
What
Who?
is this doing?
Who?
Wow, sorry, Vander.
Who's Brock?
Oh, man.
Fucking memes coming from you. Sick of it.
Yes, Vander.
Can I
What is this doing here?
try to decode the book?
I don't know.
Yes, make another.
Why'd you put it here?
I
What do we
don't
agree?
No,
I
that's
cast
bullshit.
Comprehend
comprehend language.
Nobody else
That's
was
an
in here.
You don't know that.
Yes, I
And
do.
they could have snuck in while we were
Nobody else has the immovable rod.
sleeping. You don't know. It could be a different immovable rod.
What if we have two now?
Shit.
Perfect.
Make a bluff check with disadvantage. And you can make a sense motive check with advantage, because this is ridiculous.
Oh.
yeah.
No, I.
19!
Yeah, no, I got 6.
Yeah, you know she's full of shit.
Yeah.
You know you're not convincing him.
I'm not really trying.
Okay.
To. Like I kind of want to be like.
So, what was your roll?
Yes.
15.
Yeah, no.
I take the rod.
Oh no, I took it first. I made the noise
Yeah,
first.
you made the noise.
It's mine now. It's going in my bag. And you smell.
thing is really nasty now.
Yeah, it stinks.
Good.
To high heaven.
Guys.
Can he start making fortitude saves to like not
I
feel
hope
well?
the
It's
thing-
not that bad yet.
Clinging to it.
It's not that bad yet.
He's rubbing it on himself.
Yeah, but it stinks, but it's not like dangerous stink yet.
Yet.
Extra planar stink.
Don't worry. Okay.
Only thing ethereal right now is that smell. Anyway.
Vander. Maybe you should try to...
No! Mine!
Can I make this scroll? How much is it gonna cost me to make it?
It depends on the spell level. What
Yeah.
scroll
Oh,
do you
that's
do?
pretty
Color
good.
So funny. He
That's
couldn't
color
do
spray,
anything.
that's
He
a
just
level
couldn't
one.
do anything.
Color.
I don't even know if I know what this movable rod is.
Materials.
I don't know if we've even
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
say.
Hey, Vander.
What?
I don't think
I'm
we've
gonna say
used it since we started
150
I'm a
playing.
base.
gold and a negligible amount.
I don't think
Yeah,
we've used it.
I
Yet.
believe
We
it.
haven't
We'll
used the immovable
do
rod
that.
since we
And I
started
have to
playing,
put
so
that
we have no
into
idea what
the
that is
scroll,
unless you've like
Yeah,
actively
so you
spoken of
burn
it.
that spell into the scroll.
I don't think we have.
Yeah.
You cast it and store it within
No.
a magical right
No.
of
There's
the
no doors.
scroll.
No
Mm-mm.
doors.
There
And you
were-
could have done
the
that
only
overnight
doors we were
since
trying to
you
like
were
break
so much.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know about it then.
Yeah, you know how they
Yes,
scroll.
we have a
That's color
movable
spray. You
rod.
can
That's
add yours
interesting.
It is
to
saved our
Oh, we can
lives
get rid of
many
this,
of
at
times.
least for
But I
now.
put it on
Oh
Vander's
no, for now. I'm not
thingy.
tearing this up. It's still in the back. It's still in the
Ah,
back!
That's for
no,
the
they
best.
threw it in the river.
No, he
You
didn't.
can
Yeah, they
do
did.
I said they weren't near the river. He wanted to throw it in the
Oh.
river, but you guys were out of sight of the river.
You
by
don't
then.
know where it is right now, though.
And we're not gonna
No,
tell
but
you.
he was. But I said get rid of it, and he said I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, because wait.
And it was 150.
Yes, 150 gold in materials.
Wait,
For
and
what?
where are we now?
Just making a scroll. What now?
Where are we now?
Well, Drake.
No, I mean, but like, are we asleep? Are we awake?
Oh no, you did this overnight.
And now
We'll say-
we're awake.
Yeah, and everyone's waking up now.
I'm
Right.
puffing and puffing with my tentacle going down the steps.
I'm at
As
the
you
bottom
come-
of the steps, and I smack Vander in the chest with a scroll, and I don't see anything. I just stare at him. It's color spray. And I turn around and I walk away. Don't say anything.
I drop the tentacle.
Because you're at the bottom of the steps, the bartender's there, and he's just like, get that thing out of my bar first, please.
I like quickly shove it into my bag and won't even pick
I
up
was
the
gonna say
tentacle.
I'm happy to if I can just like throw it out the street or something.
Wait, do you have the ends?
Yeah.
That doesn't count as out of the bar.
I'm leaving! I'm just outside, like,
Leaving.
wiggling it around.
Savaj, I spoke with the Thieves Guild last night.
Yes.
They helped get Nerelden out of the city.
That would make sense.
We need to go up to...
That's what you guys said.
Yeah, it is,
Exactly
but I'm
what it is.
confirming it. We need to get up to...
What's the name of the town?
Oh, what's the name of the town?
Oh god, yeah.
Swinmore.
Hey, you don't know.
But
Don't
we're-
say
I
it
would
next
know.
time.
Totally forget.
We
Yeah.
need to go up to Swinmore, which is, I guess, Theo knows the place. And that's where he is.
Do we want to stop by the college to see what we can find out there?
Ellera wanted to stop by and do questions.
It's a good idea.
Everyone's just
I
looking at me
think we
weirdly
should
on the
also
street as I'm
see if
wiggling
we
this
need to
tentacle
restock
around.
anything because there were some things that were not.
Yeah, it was kind of a
Let's
wide
do that.
berth
I
being
don't-
taken
I
around.
We should
you.
just make
Good, I
sure
hate
we're
people
like
anyways.
fully
No,
prepared for like
I,
multiple battles.
I
Remind me, I
I
have
only afford
backstory
the clip,
stuff to
but
talk
I
to you about.
Alright, very good.
Not you. Maybe you too, because I need
No, but I still
more
have, like-
information now that you're headed there.
I still
But
have
mostly I was
34
saying that to
gold.
him.
I'm gonna get a carpet from this.
Chromosome's
Oh,
not a
pretend
joke.
you're not used to flailing your wrists around.
This is different than.
Hey now!
Ain't that
Not
kind
that
of
kind of
show.
show.
We're gonna have to block
Swinging
that
my
out.
sword is different than
Yeah.
bending my wrist
I'm
back
more
and
mean
forth.
because, like, when you go to the winery, real things Brock has done. Get excited about going to a winery and shout the name while going like this.
I've never been to a winery. It was my first time. I got excited. And I did it, and then I knew I did it wrong.
He
and I knew
immediately was like, oh.
He literally went, "Oh, I'm sorry, the gay got out."
It did.
All right,
So-
should we go to
Sorry,
the
Brock,
college?
we love you.
I don't.
So yeah, you guys going to the college?
You're the only
Zoya
one that can
doesn't.
use
Come
scrolls,
on now.
right? Can anybody
Yeah.
else use scrolls?
Can
Nope.
you can't use scrolls?
Nope.
No, he'd be
I don't
yeah.
believe
That's
so, no.
that. No,
Me
that's
can.
easy one.
I don't believe in scrolls.
Actually, what?
I have the power of the rainbows.
No, you have to be able to read magic as a skill, and you don't have that. That's right.
Can you take that as a skill?
Meanwhile,
No.
Vander is
That's
teaching
cheating.
me
That's a class skill.
Elvish.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you have to wait for a level up to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's starting the process of learning it, and then at a level up, he can put the skill point in.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the fun time where you start to like say things that are really wrong.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, his accent's really hard to
I'm
deal
going to fuck you.
Like, it's like, oh,
with.
let me
This
try.
one, will-
Let me
he
try.
learns how to say in Elvish. This one will try to kill it, but he keeps saying kill wrong.
This
He
one
keeps
is going
saying
to
kiss
lick it.
and we just.
Wait, that's not the right word.
I'm just like,
No, you think
yeah!
it's
Oh,
and like,
no,
I'm like
no.
sitting near them,
Savage,
like,
no.
listening to him do it, and I'm just kind of like cringing a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I am too, yeah.
so.
I'm just sitting there
Cringiest thing
laughing.
I've ever seen.
Why are you guys laughing?
No one, Leafy.
Really, really
Okay, let's go
weird.
to the school.
So yes, you guys make your way to the college. It's early morning. Students are still milling about, coming to and from classes.
Where can we go?
What are you doing?
Can we not go see the old man that's really mean?
No,
Let's
I
go
wouldn't.
You mean the
We're not
Archmage?
gonna see
That
the
guy.
head.
I don't
this.
believe we'll need to see.
We should go sneak and see if anybody is guarding the front of his office.
That's a good idea.
Alright, Vander and I will go do that. You guys ask questions.
Okay, you
No,
guys.
We can't sneak with you doing that.
It's okay.
Well, I want in his office. That's really what I want.
Well, then
You can come with us.
In the Archmages or Nereldans?
Nerelden.
Oh, okay.
Go Google the eyes on it.
Yeah, as you guys come in, that guy at reception is still there, and he's like, "Oh, hi.
Not you again.
Hi.
What can we do for you?"
Oh, I've got something really nice for you this time. Nope.
Oh, good. I just got done with the last set of floor repairs. Please don't.
I didn't break a tile.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, you did.
Nah,
Back.
it came out the blunt side.
That still broke a tile.
It
Still
was
broke
really
tiles.
heavy.
It just didn't smash the
Excuse
floor
me.
with it.
I'm just gonna go. This. Take the bag. This is really nice. Thank you for this.
I
This is
didn't give
great.
that to you.
Well, just fine.
What do you want?
That way.
Is Nerelden here?
No. He was kicked out of the school.
When?
I don't know, like a week ago.
Why?
Fascinating.
I'm not really at liberty to talk about
Why?
Diplomacy.
it. We have to say
No,
something.
I just yell. Why?
He did say something. He said diplomacy.
Why?
Stop that.
One more person does something stupid, it's with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all there.
Yeah, you're there.
There's no point in sneaking. There's a guy at a desk.
14.
14.
Try to get it to open.
Didn't you have
Yeah.
like a permanent plus 10 on that? Or what was
No.
it?
He got five.
He
Plus
got a
6.
plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a permanent +6 from
Okay.
the king card, I think, or the lord card. Anyway, look, it's just he broke some rules.
What rules? Were they the
Some.
kind of rules where he killed someone, or were they the kind of rules when he like cheated on a test?
He didn't study on a test. He was a researcher.
Okay, well, did he cheat on his research?
How do you fucking cheat on research?
You copy someone else's research.
He was independently researching. That doesn't make sense.
Can you tell us specifically what he was researching?
Artifacts,
Well, that's
What type?
unhelpful.
old ones. Look, I'm a desk clerk, man.
Could you
Drow.
Could
I
you
said
give us-
man. I didn't want to be rude about it.
would it be possible for us to take a look to see what he was researching? We have some concerns.
I don't know if they've cleaned his workshop out. You can't take anything with you.
That's fine. We just would like to take a look around.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna call a guard just in case you try to take something.
That's fine.
It's been a long week.
Can we bribe him with gold?
Are you talking to him or me?
No, I'm talking to God.
Oh, okay.
Dear God,
You
Talk
haven't
right
tried.
to the guy is,
Dear
can I bribe
You
you?
haven't tried.
is this something that we can like sense motive to determine if we can throw this guy gold and see if
I'm gonna say that's awfully specific.
I think it's more of a give him gold and see what happens.
Well, no, you can roll a sense motive check, but the DC is gonna be.
I have a good sense motive.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see here. 18.
It might work. He doesn't seem. He's a desk clerk. Your logic is he doesn't get paid well.
Sounded like that too.
What?
I said it sounded like they
Oh,
get
yeah.
paid well too.
He?
Oh, fuck. No, we already did him.
We did?
Yeah, he's not gay.
Then we didn't do him.
No, it was just.
I might have.
Because you're defeating the point here.
100 gold if you don't call a guard, so we have plenty of time to look around without being noticed.
Well, I was gonna keep him down here, but yeah, sure, whatever.
Let's go.
Nicely
Just
done.
gave away 100
I was gonna just tell you to use
Shut up,
invisibility.
Vylia.
It's her gold.
She's so fucking stupid.
Technically, she made it so you guys could try to steal stuff. You have bags of holding.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be hella
I can
hard.
steal shit even if people are there.
You can try.
Master works.
So we go up to the workshop.
Okay, yes. So, it has been semi-ransacked. Not like someone was trying to steal anything, more
Somebody
like they were...
left in a hurry.
But a combination of leaving in a hurry and trying to find evidence, maybe. Like it looks like it's been searched.
The king was already here.
Don't say that.
There's some fallen books. His when you guys came first, I think he was
doing potions.
he was doing
and then
potions.
The second
time he was doing scrolls.
Yeah.
Now there's like a wand making table there. Seems he has a very short attention span on his interests.
And a lot of
Maybe he'll
feats.
just forget about his entire
What's at his
pursuit and give up.
workstation? Can I find anything related
I was
to
trying to be
artifacts, charms,
See if any finished
anything?
ones.
Detect magic.
boy.
There's like a general sense of magic, maybe one or two baubles that stand out as being magical items, but the wands aren't finished. So.
Detect evil.
Yeah. Actually, hang on.
Detect monk stuff.
Here's your player's handbook.
Protect him.
Mine is still AWOL.
Detect a really magical bow.
You have one.
I know.
Oh, he just wants to detect it. It's really nice.
It's really nice.
It's a really nice bowl.
Vander's eyes cloud over.
Man, that'd be the worst. Can you imagine if there was a
It's
bow
fine,
like
because
that?
if we would have just taken
Oh
the
my
tentacle, we
God.
would have snapped out of it.
Yeah, no, anything that was there has left.
Okay.
Can you imagine if there was a bow like that? Just like keep
of the
running away and
baubles, by the way,
shot
there
people?
is a.
I'm gonna put the ten. Is there like shelves?
It's scattered around different items. That
Oh,
are
there's like
actually
shelves.
magical.
Is there like a shelf?
Bookshelves and
Something's
shit.
on a shelf. I need to bring up what items he has. Hang on.
No. I'm just
Stop
asking
asking
if there's a
questions.
shelf.
There is a shelf.
There are
I'm
shelves.
putting the tentacle up on the shelf.
Oh god.
Kind of like hidden in the back, so it starts smelling in there. See, I kept it around for a
He
good
is
reason.
chaotic.
It's not
He
a
is
good reason.
chaotic.
It's gonna smell so bad in here soon.
When someone leaves it-
Wait.
it's like in school
wait,
when you
wait,
leave
wait,
when you
wait.
leave a fish in someone's
I
locker.
put my cheese in there too.
Oh, good.
God. I thought you got rid of all your cheese.
No,
oh no! Fucking more!
So much cheese.
I had one
Michael,
piece
your
left.
phone's like that.
We've been walking for like a week, and you haven't touched that cheese. It's gotta be kind of smelly already.
The next person
No
that
one
walks in is
noticed.
gonna be like, oh god.
I
Who
started
died in here?
digging around for anything of value.
Well, he doesn't
God.
know what's in the room yet. He's looking it up still.
God.
God is busy at the moment.
God.
Please leave a message after the beep.
He's looking it up.
There are 2 rings and a cloak that pop out as magical.
That Vander found.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, that cloak is magical?
I'm gonna first take the cloak. Ah, look what I found! And I'm gonna slip it over the top.
Okay, you put it on. It's gonna take some time to attune to.
What is it?
You don't know yet.
You don't know.
You haven't attuned to it.
But it's not evil, so I'm okay.
It is a cloak of constant pain.
It's not evil!
Never.
You guys are walking along and all of a sudden, man, it's just like, ow!
I'm gonna search for anything valuable.
You said there's 2
Okay,
rings
make a
you
search
saw
check.
too, right?
Are there?
Ooh,
Are you gonna snatch those up?
Rings scare me. I'm just gonna stick with my.
Well, none of them popped up as evil. He searched the room.
Oh, okay.
with the
Yeah,
direction.
nothing's evil.
Do you take the rings too?
I'm gonna take the rings with the bag of holding and just plop them on in there.
Imagine
we
you guys
don't
picking it up
detect
like
it.
dog shit.
Well,
in the
that's
bag.
true.
Yeah, right.
Not quite turning it inside out, because that's a terrible idea. Don't ever do that.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
32.
Whoops.
You
What?
find everything.
I love it.
There are 468
Let
pieces
me
of
get
gum.
my
He finds a gem worth 567,000 gold
You find
pieces.
80 gold.
Hold
This might
on,
be a
hold
good
on.
cheese to get
What
rid
the
of.
fuck is that?
What are you
Gold
doing
laying
with
around
it?
Without
for?
with somebody who
It
can
was
use
tucked
mage.
away in
They
little
don't-
stashes.
It doesn't concern you. Go away.
Yeah, the way he has little pouches of gold tucked behind books, inside books, like, he was paranoid.
Okay, so
It seems
I
like
find
the way
80
he had-
gold in total.
Yes, as well as 5 crystals of appraise check value.
I don't know she has these.
No, I'm not
There.
saying anything. About
Okay.
Fuck you.
Appraise check value.
Over here. I actually have a praise.
So do I. And a
He's
pretty
gonna
damn
be
good at it.
Pretty damn good one.
14.
14. About 50 gold each. They're more like focusing quartz. They're not necessarily inherently valuable. They're just good for magic stuff.
Okay.
And
I want to search when she's done.
In case you think you're
I'm
gonna find
looking-
anything. I
I'm
didn't.
searching for other stuff.
I'm searching his research.
you find a scroll of sanctuary.
I have that. I love it.
What does that do?
It makes you like invincible.
The sanctuary,
I
is
am-
that what you cast on us during the orc fight?
I immediately just hand it to
Yes.
Vander. Vander, here.
I can already do this. Okay.
Now you don't have to use a spell slot.
Ellera, can
I was
you
about
do
to say,
it?
Ellera, can you
Basically,
cast
it
I can
casts.
use a scroll. Yeah.
It affects one person, and
Wow.
the way it works is every time someone tries to attack them, they have to make a will save.
No, but can you
Oh,
or
cast?
fail.
Can you
That is
cast?
different.
I can cast off a scroll. Yes.
No, but like, do you already? Can you cast sanctuary?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right,
then
there you go.
take it.
Here's the
Yeah,
scroll.
your divine spells, she's arcane spells.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
use
you
that.
both have like a totally different.
What'd you get on your search check?
Protect the hell out of you.
32.
32.
Sanctuary.
You find one other scroll.
What is it?
This one is higher level magic. I'm not gonna just let you guys know what it is right away. You have to make a check.
Nice.
I just hand it to Vander.
What check is it?
I don't need this.
That would be an
Scratch roll?
Arcana check, I
Arcana?
believe. Or no, that's a spellcraft check.
That's me.
Okay, so I have arcana.
You have spellcraft.
Oh,
I
yes,
believe.
I do.
You both can make this check.
15.
15.
Whoops.
Yeah, 15's highest.
15.
So if I remember, you have like really. high
It is a.
spellcraft.
It's actually a divine scroll. You're not sure what, but it is. In some form, the nature of it is life-giving, like healing, maybe.
You just keep that.
I'm just gonna stick that in the bag of holding.
Can't do anything with that. Is that all I find?
You can make another attempt to discern it tomorrow if you want.
Sounds good.
Yay, more daily
While-
cipher checks.
While Ellera is busy looking at research, I go over to Vander. Vander, do we want to try to show the axe to anyone here? Perhaps destroy it?
I just come up as they're talking and say, not the old mean guy, and just walk.
You know what the best part about your character is, though? Which one?
Yeah.
You have several old men
Oh,
who
I was
you've
gonna say,
made be
they're-
mean to you.
They're all old and
I
mean
think
to
we
you.
all know specifically the one she's referring
Yes,
to.
but
Or we
I
could
just
go
don't like
to
old
the
mean
temple.
men.
What do you think?
Oh, I got my
Can I
papers
can
on
I
that.
see if I can hear them talking quietly?
you can make a listen check.
I'm just trying to be so
Dude.
that nobody else outside the room can hear us.
19.
Everyone can hear you from everywhere.
Yeah, you can hear.
Alex.
So I'm gonna search.
Oh, rip her right.
I'd like to look at all the textbooks
No,
that it has.
rip, she knows.
Okay.
Look in-
Well, hang on. I'm not done with hers, actually.
Oh,
that was
please,
the
so-
loot portion of the
Yeah,
search.
sorry. Go ahead.
So while they're talking quietly so I can't hear them, I say, yes, we should get rid of the axe here.
Maybe not here.
Then I go back to reading.
So weird accent again.
I don't know why I get.
You do find some papers. Nothing journalish, but
I know.
a couple papers referring to a ring of
I'm
Titan's
teaching
blood.
an Elvish. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's hard. I feel you.
What'd you say? I pocket that.
Just general notes about its history and where it's from. It enhances a spell of some sort, but between the damage done to the paper and everything, it's hard to tell what. You do also find some a textbook of ancient artifacts
Okay, I'm gonna
and relics.
bring that over to Ellera. Here, might be something interesting in there. I don't read.
I need to get the
Is that a
MIC out of
choice or
your car.
not?
Hmm?
Is that a choice? Or
I don't read boring shit.
let's see.
And that's boring.
So would I know anything about that
just in general this ring of blood based on my
I didn't show
history
it to you.
knowledge?
I didn't show it to you.
No, this is kind of an
What
older...
did you give me?
The book of
On ancient
artifacts
relics.
on ancient relics.
You can make a roll if you want. The DC is going to be fairly high. It's like the helm. This is a very old...
But I didn't-
I don't.
I didn't-
it doesn't
I didn't
matter. She's
tell her
not
about
showing
it.
it to me, so I can't try to
Oh,
use
I just
it.
She just gave
pocketed
him the
it.
book,
Oh, okay.
not the specific part on that.
So do I have to roll to search his research, what he's working on?
Were you trying to find papers about that?
No, I was
Okay.
trying to find anything
Then
of
yes,
value.
you would roll a search check. Did you want to do that yet? Because you mentioned it, but I think she also mentioned it.
She's looking for his research. I'm just looking for what kind of textbooks are around.
So thought
I'm
I
looking
use
for
the
stuff I
bathroom. You
want.
want to come with me?
Yes.
Okay.
22. Tell them to use Mage Hand. Don't let them touch it.
Mage hand only lasts 5 pounds.
Don't let them touch it.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Just want them to know that I know.
You do find some research papers. You don't find a ton of stuff. It looks like he managed to get some of that and get it out of here. He was reserved. You do find sort of papers and notes on specific deific artifacts, including gate stones.
I'm gonna take the Gatestone papers.
Okay. There's some other relics that I don't know what they are right now because the papers with the magic item compendium, and I forgot that.
Okay, so I'm taking
Another time, I will tell you some of the other ones.
Deific artifacts, paperwork, and what was the other thing I'm taking?
The textbook on the history of relics, artifacts,
But-
and other ancient treasures.
Yeah, but you said there's a thing in a book, and you don't have that yet.
Oh no, I'm referring to my real-world magic item compendium that's in Jacqueline's trunk.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So just
That's
basically
that's
I'm
the
taking...
specific artifacts in the notes that I will tell you about another time.
Okay, so deific artifacts and notes
And
and
for you, roll your search check.
15.
15.
and text.
There's all kinds of textbooks, magic items, the study of magic, history of magic. You know, he was a researcher and he had a good collection of just books on kind of everything. The ones are you looking for?
History of magic I'll take. If there's just
Are you
one.
looking for what I think you are?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a % chance on this. 'Cause I'm looking at
Unusual
photos.
magic, history of magic, non-magic-y people casting
He
magic.
doesn't have anything sort of directly to. He does. I'll say that he does have a book on non-arcane magics, like not only the divine, not the divines referring to, but sort of the other interwoven magics.
Cool. So
I
I'll
searched-
take those two.
Okay.
I'm gonna start searching for letters, like to see
You
if
did.
he-
That was part of
I'm-
your search check.
Oh damn.
There's nothing really.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
there was nothing like letters, like for any kind of companion.
So in his research, is it just like what are you considering his research? Is it just like a specific pile of papers? Is it his
It's scattered.
desk area?
It's scattered around. There is, you know, you don't know that anything's missing, but it seems like there's less than there should be for a researcher who worked full time.
And it went crazy.
And went crazy. But
Is there anything
well,
about?
he was always crazy for all you know. But
I'm looking for anything specifically about charming people or enslaving them. in
nothing
some
like
way.
that. There is and as part of some of the magic books, there is one dedicated to, you know, charm and whatnot. I believe it.
Now your papers are wet.
The second time,
Brothers
that-
and sisters.
it doesn't. It doesn't seal right.
There's a textbook called On Influencing.
I'm gonna take that textbook.
It's psychology.
It's just a psych textbook, actually.
Is it?
No, it's on the charm magics.
What
but
the hell is it called now?
On Influencing.
Well, it's such like a snappy title.
Yeah, right?
Thank you. I
Like,
just thought of that.
On in
Because I'm gonna
on
need time to
something.
look
Yeah.
at these, but I guess we're gonna have time on the ship.
While they're searching, Sadaj and I are walking out to go find the bathroom.
Okay.
You going to the old mean guy? I'm not with you.
No.
But I just want to know.
Do you
We're
go
just
back
kind-
down to the clerk?
No, we're just gonna kind of like hang out in the hallway a bit,
Okay.
just away from the room.
This floor isn't
I'm
as well
gonna go.
used as the
I'm gonna
others, so you
follow
see-
behind them.
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
I will say
Yes.
this: she has shown a clear interest in not being involved in the acts.
Doesn't mean when she sees it again.
That's the problem.
That is what this one is concerned about.
I'm checking to see if we bring it back, because once it was here, she was still, even not holding it,
was still attached to it.
That, and they did
I
say
will
that they were
tell you-
leaving
I will-
previously.
I will tell you, I
And
want
you-
somebody to look at me and say the axe is no longer a problem.
Yes,
That's
but
what I want,
we
and I
walked out while
want
she was
someone
doing
to say it in
Can
front
I
of
sort
you
of
guys.
translate what you're trying to say to her?
Yes.
Because I speak Brock. He's saying that he's worried if you see it again, if you're near it, you might fall back into that trance. So they're trying to deal with it without having to worry about you going back to rage mode. Is I think more what he's
That's
trying
it.
to say.
That's
And-
exactly
and
it. Yeah, that's the concern.
But I still need somebody to verify that for them, and for me too, I guess, that I'm fine if
yeah,
I get rid
they're,
of this.
they're gonna go.
Because
get
I
rid of
don't want them to have an excuse to like hold me down and slap me around and be like,
No,
just
no.
checking it's not the axe!
No.
it. No, they're trying. That's what he's saying. Is they're trying to go get rid of and or dispel.
We
the
also
curse on
were
this
leaving as you were still looking and reading.
Yeah, you were still searching for
I
research
I
when they
heard
said
them,
they
I
were
knew
leaving.
exactly what they were
Yeah,
doing.
and you called after them and then you stayed.
Yes.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
So,
Okay, let's go find
We're
somebody.
just, well, no. First of all, we're gonna sit in this hallway.
There's a
And-
couple mages that pass you.
We're just gonna carefully just, without touching it, take it out of the bag and put it on the floor, just to see if like anything happens.
Nothing happens.
You have to touch it.
Okay.
Nothing. I will say you take it out.
I'm
and you
just
kind of
making
look, you kind of peek down the hall, and she's just like,
If you remember, I picked it up, and that's when it
Okay.
happened, because I had to make a
I'm
will
just making
saving
sure
throw.
when it came back into
This.
this world.
Right.
it wasn't still tied to her. Is what you
Yes.
mean. Yes, and it does not appear. to
Okay. So I'm gonna carefully with the bag, doggy poop it
Doggy
back
poop
into the bag.
With a skill.
We need to go find somebody to get rid of this,
Yes, we do.
so it doesn't get
You
into the wrong.
can
Huh?
at least.
Oh, that's right. I can go to the
Well, no, you technically could
myself.
get like at least nullify it.
Well,
You
I
could have
do
nullified
have
the fucking axe this whole
something.
time.
I didn't.
We didn't know what the hell was wrong.
He didn't know it was cursed until now.
Yeah.
You just seemed like
Oh,
you
there
had a
is
sudden affinity for an
something.
axe.
You
I
really
just
like
I just
that?
suddenly started
Yes.
charging things in battle, and it was fine.
Hey man, you're figuring your
It's
shit out.
fine. It's fine.
You're a young
We've
drow,
known you for
it's
like,
fine.
out
what'd
into
you
the
say,
world.
3 weeks now?
What?
Like before the session was 3
Level
weeks?
3.
That
Oh,
you guys
we're
have
on
spent
day-
together,
we're on
like
day-
in game time. Yeah, it's about 3
Day 52.
Are there
Yeah,
any
you actually keep
potions
very good
while
track,
he's looking
sir.
this up?
Wow,
Are there
I'm
any
weird.
potions in the room?
You draw pictures, I count days.
That's fine.
No, he would have spotted it with his detect magic. That's
Okay.
right. Have you been wearing the cloak this whole time?
Yeah.
So you do eventually attune to it. And you suddenly feel like you know how to command this thing to activate.
I'm Doctor Strange now.
Do you activate it?
Sure.
It just starts billowing behind you.
Is that it?
Freaking awesome!
Oh,
This is a
oh.
cloak of billowing.
Are you serious? That's it?
What's a cloak of billowing?
It just
just
billows
billows.
behind you whenever you
It
want
just
it to.
looks
Oh,
like
that's
it's
literally like
I'm
just a flapping
fucking
without
awesome.
wind.
It's perfect for you.
I'm Batman. Oh, it's great.
Oh, I'm so
Oh, that's
happy.
great.
Is it dispel magic?
No.
I'm gonna draw the axe now that it's out of the bag, and I know
Did
there's
you
something
print out
fucking
all of your
weird with
spells?
it.
Is that what I'm looking at?
Yep.
Wow, that is. Oh man.
I'm reading through all of them.
Shit.
You're ridiculous.
That's smart.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
He printed out all his spells.
Oh.
No, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, I get it, but
I saw one for the. There it is. Remove curse.
yeah, you go.
Cool.
I have to help you out with the
Can
magic
I find?
sometimes.
Can we find like a classroom that's like not
Unoccupied?
being used? Yes.
Not empty. There's always like the teacher stays in the classroom between. Then or locks his door when he's not there.
Can we find one where it's just the teacher?
Kind of going. He's an older elvish gentleman. Just yes. What can I do for you?
I'm Vander. How are you, sir?
Good. Cornelius.
Hi, Cornelius.
Professor Cornelius, please.
Hi, Professor. Very sorry. Much sorry.
Quite all right. Much sorry.
Use one of it each.
This is Sathaj. We have a cursed item that we just need to decurse.
Can you do it outside?
Sure, if that's okay with you. We just wanted to be away from people.
Well, we're on the 5th floor. I mean, outside the building.
Okay, do you know any good places that might be?
Throws it out the window.
It's someone else's problem.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so badly.
You create your own villains, and
When you
next
see someone
time,
go, ooh,
This is a nice axe.
Next time,
Like,
we're
we-
hunting.
like,
No,
the
it
window
stabs
in
someone
Nerelda's
in the
office is just
head,
open,
and then
we
they
just hear,
pull it
"Ooh,
out."
nice axe," and we're like, bang!
She's like, no. No, no.
No.
Bob the fishmonger, who's now a serial
Ellera,
killer.
Ellera, having seen their efforts, angrily leaves. Outside, she hears something falling and reaches up reflexively.
Oh, shit.
But you noticed
Oh, my nice axe is back!
baby.
Well, I'm just like...
Which is why we're not going to
Anyway,
throw
so
it
yes,
out
that's
of the
all
window.
hypothetical.
It will only take a few moments.
What kind of curse?
An angry one.
Possessive?
This one tries to explain it to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Move the desks.
Yes.
You guys kind of shift out an open space and like...
Doggy poop it out of the bag.
Here's the fun part for you. This is a touch spell.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
crap.
No.
It's a well
But
saved.
the duration
Well
is
saved.
instantaneous now. The duration's instantaneous.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it doesn't
good.
really get a chance to...
Grab one to me.
Well, you do feel it start.
Yeah.
Like, you feel this black energy start to reach toward your mind, and then...
Nice axe.
Like confetti.
Yeah.
Like confetti.
Well, yeah, and as that happens, you do hear a quiet little screech, and a sort of black aura seems to pour out of the axe and dissipate.
Make sure it's safe and sell it.
Oh, I was gonna like get ready to grab it and be like, it's all good now.
Detect evil.
There
On
is
the
sort
axe.
of the aura around it still, but the axe itself appears to be cleansed.
Okay, good.
Appears. We're gonna doggy poop it back into the bag.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just crossing out all the cursed stuff.
Oh, I'm guessing it's just done.
Yeah.
Is it still magic?
There's
a
the
good thing
item
you
now.
It's a good thing
Now
you
it's
didn't
just a
have to, like,
+2
even-
grade axe.
+2. That's still nice. That's still enchanted.
Oh, fuck.
Don't give it back to her.
No.
What was it
Well,
called?
I don't want it.
She named it Loki
Oh.
because it's Trixie.
It's called Black Blood.
Trixie.
I didn't know it was named Black Blood. I picked it up. It was fancy, and I named it Loki.
It's a nice axe. So
I'm
we're
just
just gonna
saying,
take
it's
it
just-
and keep it in the bag for now until we can find a buyer.
Okay. And I think with that, as you guys are getting ready to leave and head down to the shipyard, we are going to finish up for the night.
I wanted to talk
it's
to
early.
somebody about
About what?
Carissa.
Okay, we can do that next time too. Just make a note for it.
Oh, can I ask someone about my thing?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Right now?
No, next time.
Okay.
But with that, thank you everyone for watching. We, as always, will try to do this on a semi-regular basis. And until then, roll high.